What's up, everybody? We are doing Pokemon types. Yay!
Woo!
Penis.
Whoa! Penis! That sounds lovely!
That's a weird Pokemon type.
Alright. It is self explanatory. We got Pokemon types, we gotta choose them, otherwise, we die. Alright, up first, we got bug types. Are we guys ready?
Wait,
Three.
our lives are on the line? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Alright, bug types. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right.
All right. We got
Wow, okay, we're almost in agreement in this one.
we got
Hold up.
the bug type is generally pretty low for a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, for Noah, it's the lowest.
Yep.
yeah, I guess in my case, like, bug types are such a weird thing for me because in the earlier gens, they're practically fucking useless.
They're
Like,
horrible
I
in the
think, I
early
think,
gens.
like, the best stab move they had in first gen was Pin Missile.
Yeah.
Like Heracross is like the only Pokemon with Mega Horn in Gen 2. They over time got better, but there are still like an army of useless bug types. And then like a handful of like really cool ones like Heracross, Scizor, Volcarona. And like there are great Pokemon both competitively, and I'm sure they're also great for Nuzlocking. But at the grand scheme of things, it's like when you average the amount of like cool bug types to the more common ones, bug types just sort of like fall flat for me.
I've always had kind of a soft spot for bug types because funny story, bug was actually the first type I actually was competitive with. Because
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, among all the types, I was a monotype player and I chose bug and I was able to get through with it. Because bug, like you said, in the early gens, garbage, hot garbage, easily the
Yeah,
worst type in the game.
they would have easily been last place.
Like easy, like if
This
we're
is
talking about, like,
this is Gen 1, which is like there's no ghost stab move except like
yeah, if it was
So wait,
gens one through
it's so
three,
bug
it'd be
is your
here.
least, right, Sean?
Hmm?
So bug is your least?
No, in the
Okay.
original in the earlier
I was
gens, like if
wrong
we're
then.
talking only earlier gens, it'd be here. But there's been so
Okay,
many good
right.
bug types since then. Like fucking
Yeah,
Volcarona
now
is really great.
yeah.
Yanko's really good.
And
Volcarona is like holy shit.
a lot of the bug types that used to not be any good, like a Pinsir is really good, but it was horrible in
Pinsir's
the
yeah,
early
Oh, it was
gens.
horrible Gen 1, yeah, I
Pinsir
agree.
only had normal and fighting moves
Pinsir was
back then,
horrible at first.
and it's like it's ridiculous.
But like nowadays, like there's been a lot more love to bug types, and they get some amazing moves. Like they have Tail Glow, they have Quiver Dance. They have a lot of great stuff.
Oh, Quiver Dance is so good.
Quiver Dance is one of the best moves in the
Like,
game.
yeah, like fucking, you fight a Volcarona in that shit, and then does like,
You Quiver Dance twice and you win.
holy shit, it's so fucking good.
It's like it's because there's been more love to the type over time. That's why I can really find myself like, and even with the useless types, like there's a lot of ones that you come in like early on and shit like that. Like in Gen 3, I'm thinking of like Wurmple and such like that. I have kind of a soft spot for them. Like they got some fun
I
designs.
think yeah, Dustox's thing is probably like good for
Yeah.
like early games. Same with Beedrill, but
They're always good for early games. The thing.
yeah, like that's the thing. They're like only useful for early games, but then like
I
late
feel
games,
really
I just
bad
kind of
for
stop using
Beedrill.
them.
Like, he's so underrated. Like,
I like Beedrill.
I do too. That's why I'm saying, like, it's so sad that he's never like used a lot.
Mega
That's
Beedrill.
why. But basically, what you said, Sean, is why I have Bug on C tier as opposed to D. If they didn't get the improvements that they did, they would have probably been a D. But
Oh yeah.
with the improvements that they did, the better moves that they've gotten, and just the overall a lot better Pokemon we've had is why I put them at C.
I think one of the reasons why they were really bad in the beginning is they were specifically one of the counters to like poison, not poison, to psychic, and a
yeah.
lot of them were already like poison type, so they were already garbage against them anyway.
Yeah, and then their like best stab move was Pin Missile, which is
Yeah.
like a really weak attack, but it's a multi-hit, and it's like
Yeah,
I think the best Pokemon that actually utilizes it was Jolteon in Gen 1. Who's not even a bug type.
yeah, that's sad. And it's just because the only good bug types in the first few gens were there was Pinsir, there was Heracross, and Gen
Even
3.
then, Pinsir's kind of garbage in Gen 1.
Yeah, the only good
Yeah.
one was really Heracross. What did Gen 3 have? Like
Heracross.
Dustox was fine.
Heracross was definitely the first
Yeah,
actually
because
good
it
bug
had
type.
fighting, which was and it was
Not
access
only
to
that,
that, and Mega Horn.
Megahorn, which is like it was its signature move for a while.
Yeah. And then a lot of other mons got it. And now it has well now before it had a Mega Evolution, and its Mega Evolution was sick as fuck. Until
Yeah,
they got rid of it. And then
I'll give
Mega
that.
Beatrils was also great too. Like Beatrils was amazing.
Mega Beedrill,
Yeah,
especially.
but its
Yeah,
prime reached
particularly.
when it got the its own Mega Evolution.
Yeah, like it got adaptability too, and also it fell stinger. It's like, oh hey, cool. If I kill you, then my attack is like nuts, and I win. Essentially, is how it felt. But yeah, like Bug was easily the worst type in the game, even counting another type, which we'll come up to. Because it just had no use whatsoever, and even the Mons were decent, but over time the type just got way better.
Yeah. All right,
Actually,
Noah. All
sorry.
right, Noah. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
go ahead, Noah. I'll say it first.
Okay.
I'll just go. I used to own like a Butterfree in I think it was Gen 7, and that shit learned Psychic, Quiver Dance, Sleep Powder, and I think it was not Supersonic. It was some sort of confusion mode. A confusion attack.
Probably confused, Ray.
That shit was so good, though.
I don't think it was Confused Ray. It must have been Supersonic.
It probably was Supersonic, maybe. I have to read.
Oh yeah, you
somehow.
Supersonic somehow reminded me of this, but even Leech Life got buffed.
Well, the Butterfree was
Yeah,
actually
good.
pretty good because it had Compound Eyes, which made Supersonic actually more likely to hit.
And we had amazing ones like Elissapod too.
Oh yeah, I just wish it had a better ability.
So weird.
If Golisopod had a better ability, it would see so fucking good. Because first impression, that's another amazing
Yeah, it's so
bug
good,
type.
right? It's half
Oh.
the first thing. No matter,
And
it doesn't
then-
matter how slow, how fast you are. He will always.
And then they buffed a Leech Life to hell.
Oh yeah,
To the point where they
yeah.
took it away from Zubat.
Poor Zubat.
They gave him Absorb. Because Leech Life went from a base like 15 to a base like 80.
Oh, I thought it was like 75.
I mean, it's 70 or 80. It's between those two. But it went
It was definitely a lot
crazy
higher
high.
than it was a lot higher than 15.
Around with you.
Yeah, I think it's the second most powerful absorbing move outside of Giga Drain because Giga Drain also got buffed.
What's
Yeah,
the
Giga
what
Drain
the hell?
Oh, it is tied with
almost
Giga
twice
Drain because
as
Giga
much,
Drain's
right?
also 80. Because Giga Drain used to be 60, then it got buffed. Like Giga Drain got buffed super great, which is
What the hell?
awesome.
Like I don't think they've ever like buffed a move like to this extent. Like what the hell?
No, no, easily not. This is one of the most. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
like that's the reason why.
in the next game.
Maybe. I think Bug was
Right.
like the. Actually, no, there's another side, but we'll get to that. Noah, what
Yeah,
do you got?
no.
You know what?
Go ahead, Noah.
So Bug is at the bottom because there's only one Bug Pokemon I like throughout the entire series, and ironically, it comes from Gen 7. And it is Golisopod.
Yep.
That's literally the only Bug type I love.
I can.
There are some that I like kind of like Beedrill and Butterfree, kind of.
Me too. I love.
That's about it, though. I'm not really a big fan of the Bug types.
Yeah, he says he kind of likes it. You straight up loves them.
Yeah, I can agree. Golisopod's such a
I
charming
miss my
Pokemon.
Butterfree so much.
Everybody does.
Yeah,
Everybody missed their Butterfree.
it's
They got a mate.
children all cried.
Maybe
Then we
I
became
took
men.
Ash's Butterfree and made it much better than it ever has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gave it Quiver Dance and made it actually useful. And Compound Eyes, still a great ability. Such a good ability. Oh, and something that fucking what is the electric spider? I'm forgetting it. Evolves from
Oh,
Jolteon.
Galvantula.
Galvantula is such a good Pokemon. Holy
I almost
shit.
forgot that I almost forgot to include
It's
him
also-
because I was more associated with him being an electric type.
It's one of the
forgot
few
also-
spiders that I don't hate because I have arachnophobia, but that thing is so cute. Like, and
I
it's
just thought
not-
Galvantula was so fucking good.
yeah, and it's not just the design either. I think Ariados is so creepy.
Ariados is surprisingly good. Like it can like.
We'll debate on that.
I've never been a big fan of Ariados.
No, like it's a
We'll
good
debate on
trapper.
that one.
It's not, like not for like battling, but like a good trapper.
It gets webs, I guess.
I'm still in the same boat. I'm not a big fan of Ariados.
Yeah, I mean, Galvantula is just better in every way. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, Galvantula is a way better spider.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Gen 2
Yeah,
got left in the
true,
dust.
granted.
But yeah, I think that's.
It is definitely
Yeah,
better.
there's not really much to say about Bug after that because, yeah, book got better, but
Yeah.
it was also kind of garbage.
Oh yeah. It got a glow up for sure. A tail glow up.
Ah, ha, ha, good one. Let's move on.
Okay.
That's kind of dark.
All right. Noah.
Noah, that's your cue.
Alright, up next we are going to dark types. 3,
Dark type.
2, 1, go.
There we go.
Hmm.
All right. I see we got some love for dark here.
I
I think I rated the lowest.
put it. I'll put it on. I'll put it on A, but there's a big part of me that might put it on B. My
So,
my love. For,
I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Dark type is A tier because a lot of my favorite Pokemon are part dark types. I don't feel comfortable putting them in S because I feel like dark type is like their secondary type.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, the Sandile lineup. Like I classify it as a ground type
right.
first and then dark, but like for some Pokemon, I see them like they have a main type and then they have a secondary type. Whether that's true or not is up to the Pokemon player, but like I see like that example be a ground type first and dark type secondary. And I think a lot of Pokemon are like that. You got some dark type exclusive Pokemon like Absol and Darkrai, just to name two of my favorite examples. But like most of the dark types I feel like their primary types are other types, so that's why it's A instead of S.
That's also how I kind of felt like, or at least like I feel like dark type. My associations with dark type is mostly as a dual typing as opposed to a singular type.
Are
Off
there
the
any
bat,
single
like
dark types? Oh, there are. Never mind.
Umbreon.
Right.
Off the top of my head,
Absol, right.
It's
yeah,
super popular.
whenever I think about like single type dark types, I always think the reason why I was so pondering about putting it at a B is because when I do think about single type dark types, the mono dark types, they usually are very defensive. Like Umbreon is very like bulky, but doesn't really have like a lot of physical stats. And I might be wrong completely, but whenever I do think about like a really offensive dark type, they tend to have like a dual typing to go along with it. But when it's mono dark, they're very defensive oriented, which is fine, but it's not really my favorite play style in a Pokemon game. That doesn't mean that dark type doesn't have like some of the coolest shit ever.
Mhm.
You know, Weavile is one of my favorite Pokemon. The aforementioned Crocodile is also a really cool one. Umbreon is one of my favorite evolutions. Absol's pretty cool. Like, there's a list of Hydreigon's one of my favorite pseudos. There's a list. There's a list of darks. There's a list of dark types that I like. It's just that I feel like my love for them is mostly them as a dual typing more than a mono typing, which I don't really see that way with a lot of them.
I wouldn't view that as a detriment anyway, or because I mean a lot of bug types I was even saying before came also with like poison and such like that, and like very few bug types are like well, not very few, but a lot of bug types are also dual types. I feel like dark is one of those ones that goes out really well with a lot of mons. I was even thinking like originally I put it in UU if anyone noticed, but I put it in OU because I'm thinking more. I'm thinking more of all the Pokemon that I actually really like that are in that. I was thinking like Tyranitar, there's Greninja, there's Zoroark.
Yeah, but he's not like full dark, no, right? No,
no,
he's
rock.
ground.
Yeah, he's rock dark.
Hydreigon's amazing. I really like Houndoom. There's Bisharp is really great. Shiftry is cool, and so is Cacturne. Mandibuzz is a great wall. I think Dark is relatively versatile, and it's also one of the best answers for Psychic because it's immune.
Yeah, this was back when Psychic was broken and Dark was the last hope.
Well, I mean, there's another type that's also the answer for it, and we'll get to that and how busted that fucking type is. Holy shit! But like, there's a lot of really good like dark types.
Oh wait. Was what you just said? Was it against Psychic or against this type in particular?
Against Psychic.
Okay.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah, okay. Now I know which type.
The thing about Pokemon that are dark type is they're also really sleek in design too, and I think it really works for a great aesthetic.
They have one of the best designs in the game. The whole series.
Yeah, like they generally have really good designs overall, and I think like even though I'm not too big a fan of Gen 2, I do think adding the dark types is one of its best inclusions. Personally.
Yes. 100%, because Psychic was just too busted at the time.
Yeah.
It was
And it's
literally the best type in the whole Gen 1. Like,
Fun fact.
It is still one of the best types.
Fun fact
really.
about dark types. When I was building teams for some of my friends on Battle Revolution, one of my friends was giving me a list of her Pokemon, and she like unintentionally like made a whole list of like a whole team of dark types, and it's like
Dark
just
team?
real life. Yeah, like she had Umbreon and Absol and like a few other Pokemon, and it's like like half of your Pokemon are like dark types, right? And it's like, oh shit, really? Like, so if she's ever a gym leader, I already know what type she's going with.
Hell yeah. Yeah, darks are really cool. They're really sleek.
Dark is pretty cool. Is there anything you want to say, Kevin?
Yeah, because
Did you say anything about Bug? I actually don't remember if you said anything about Bug.
I did.
Okay.
About like my favorite Pokemon from it and all that. Just to are you talking about like how I feel about like bugs in general? Like I think they're fine.
I mean, like I just didn't remember if you actually went in depth of why you like Bug, because like I think you mentioned a few things.
I'll make it very simple then. The only reason why I didn't put Bug that high is because there really isn't much Bug Pokemon that I really enjoy. The only ones I really enjoy and love are the ones that we really talked about, like Elisapod, Butterfree, Beedrill, Heracross, those kind of bugs. But for me personally, in my opinion, there's no such thing as a bad type. That's why my section is so small, because I like all types. I just think that some are better than others, and I think some are worse than others as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but back to Dark. I really love Dark a lot because it has my favorite Pokemon in it, like Greninja, Incineroar, Obstagoon.
Ooh.
Say what you will, I love Obstagoon so much. It's so fucking awesome looking.
A Gene Simmons Pokemon. Nice.
Yes,
nice.
Pretty much. It's literally the Gene Simmons Pokemon. And there's also ones I really love, like Mighty Anna, which was super underrated.
It is.
Absol's really cool.
Mighty Anna was also in the team of my friend.
Yeah, I really like the Meowth. And the Persian has such a dumb looking face, but I kind of love it. Umbreon, of course, definitely one of the better evolution of the evolutions.
Yeah.
Darkrai is one of the coolest legendaries.
Yep. I fucking hate Darkrai. He's so
I know. I hate fighting him too, but he looks
I have like a bone.
Dark Void is a bullshit.
Yeah, I have a bone to pick with Darkrai. Like, yeah, Dark Void got nerfed tremendously. Like, they made it so
he
useless.
Absolutely did. Holy shit.
I hate, but the thing is, like, I used to do double battle. Like, one friend of mine used to do double battles and always brings Darkrai, and Dark Void would put both your Pokemon to sleep. It was bullshit.
Yep. It's fucked. It's very fucked.
Really fucked. Who's another really good one? Am I the only one who likes the Galarin version of Moltres?
No, that's the better one.
Yeah, oh, it is better. Okay, I'm not the only one then, because
I'm not too crazy towards.
I actually don't like the original Moltres.
I
think the Galarian one is way better.
I'd much rather prefer the Galarin Moltres than the.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hydrogen is a really good one. Yveltal is a really cool one. Personally, me.
Yveltal, yeah.
There's Grimmsnarl, that's good. Tyranitar.
That's one I haven't heard about.
Sharpedo.
Oh fuck! I love Sharpedo. It's
and
so
there's also
good.
and there's also
Sharpedo is
Crawdon
really
too.
cool.
Oh, how the fuck did I forget about Crawdon? Damn it!
Yeah, no, Dark type is definitely. I'm keeping Dark type on A.
There's so many good Dark types in Gen 3. Holy shit! I'm just thinking about that now. Damn.
And Crocodile, like what you said.
Yeah,
like
I love
so many
Crocodile.
good ones, man.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it more. I'm keeping Dark at A. Fuck B tier.
They also get some really good fucking moves too. Like Sucker Punch is really good.
Knockoff has a really good ability now, especially. Like Knockoff
is great.
Knockoff kind of sucked when it came
because
out.
it punches the opponent if you get lucky.
Yeah, but no, Knockoff nowadays is fucking great.
Yeah, Knockoff wasn't good when it started, but as it progressed, like as the gens progressed, it's like a go-to attack. Same with Sucker Punch.
Oh yeah,
Sucker Punch is really good. Dark Pulse for them specials. Even Mega Blastoise using Dark Pulse has always been one of my favorites to use.
Yeah, because it gets the pulse. It gets the ability that makes pulse moves better.
Mega Launcher.
Yeah, that's it. It's the same thing I think that has what's its name that Lucario got? I forgot. For pulse abilities, I don't remember.
No,
I think it's
no,
not the only. Oh no, nope, never mind. I remember there's another one that got stuff for that, but I guess not. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going crazy.
Yeah, we know.
That's fair. At least you know.
Anything else? Any closing thoughts on Dark?
Nope.
Fantastic.
Nope.
All right, we're moving on to dragon types.
The wagon.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, where is that going to?
I feel like.
Oh my.
Oh wow, that's an
Here.
upset.
Wait, hold. You know, put it here.
Wow.
Dragons.
Okay.
Dragons are
I-
one that everyone's gonna put in like super duper high. I'm surprised that two of you haven't done that. Damn, that's actually
I
genuine.
mean, I
surprise,
can
'cause
I can explain my reason extremely quickly. Honestly, I was expecting to put dragon much lower. Honestly, because when I look back, I don't use a lot of dragon types. Like the only few normal dragon types I would use is Garchomp because obviously, Drugan, Aegon. I don't even know what
Hydreigon?
the Hydreigon. Yeah.
Hydreigon,
Yep. And that
which I mentioned earlier, but that was part dark. So.
Tyranitar too.
That's not a dark. No, that's not a dragon type. Or Tyrantrum?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Tyranitar. No, Tyrantrum's
Yeah.
Tyrantrum's dragon.
But that's about
Yes.
it. But the reason why I put it at B is that most of the legendaries I like are dragon types. You know, you got
That's fair.
you got Dialga, you got Palkia, you got Giratina, you got Rayquaza, you got Zekrom, who was my favorite legendary. So I think that squeezes into B. I probably would put it as C, but I really like those legendaries, so I put it at B.
For
My
me,
thing
all the
about-
dragon. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Like I was gonna say, like to me, like almost every dragon type, like just looks fucking cool. Like freaking Salamence,
I love
Garchomp, even like the entire Dratini line. As weird as Dragonair to Dragonite is, I like Dragonair's design as well as Dragonite. I think has been pretty cool. Even like I don't know, like there's always been something about dragons. I'm also like a big reptile fan, so like it's kind of like a natural that I was gonna be attached to dragons. You also got Pokemon like Kingdra. You know, there's always like dragon's eyes tend to have like a really cool design, very sleek design, and they're so powerful most of the time. Dragon Dance is one of the best moves in the freaking game
It's
to like increase your speed and attack.
Altaria.
Altaria is a great.
Altaria.
I also, yep, Altaria. I can never forget that. When known as Altaria, yeah,
Yep, that's the killer of Nuzlocke right there.
yep. Can't wait. Nuzlocke Emerald.
Hey.
Anyway, but I don't know. Like dragons is such an easy type for me to like. I can acknowledge that one good ice type move can fuck up an entire team, but goddamn, do they look damn cool, and goddamn, are they fun to use.
My thing about dragons is that whenever people talk about like the dragon types, the one thing that brings them down for me is that almost all of them are going to be either the legendary or the pseudo legendary. Because all the regular dragons, outside of like maybe a few, like there's Haxorus, which I do quite like, and I love Flygon. I love Flygon.
Flygon is underrated.
It is very underrated. It became really good once I got Dragon Dance, though. But like outside of that,
which one, Druddigon or Gemmo?
Druddigon?
Flygon. Well, I'm not a big fan of Druddigon.
Oh, Goodra. Wait, Goodra, you said.
Oh no, Goodra. Goodра's another pseudo legendary. Goodra was the first pseudo legendary to not have a dual typing, which was really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like dragons, all the best dragons are usually the pseudos or the legendaries, with a few exceptions. And even though they're really good and still one of the best types in the game, to the point where they had to, just like Psychic, they had to make one that was its counter, which was fairy typing. It's just when there's a regular ass dragon, usually they're kind of underwhelming. Because people expect so much from a dragon type, and then it's like, oh hey, it's decent.
I think the one that comes to my mind whenever I think of like a mono dragon type that kind of underwhelmed me was Dredagon.
Yeah, it's very underwhelming.
Because
Yeah,
like
because
because
it's like it's two times. No, it's two. Wait, it's four times weakness to ice. No,
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 Dredagon's mono
no,
dark.
that's I know
Mono,
it's Dragon Knight, but like,
yeah.
it's
No,
regular dragon, so it's not four times
no,
anything.
the four times to ice
It's,
are
they're usually
like
flying.
Dragonite and Garchomp and
Yeah.
yeah, Dragon
Salamence.
Knight I knew. Oh yeah, oh right, Druidigon is full dragon.
Yeah,
Okay,
full dragon.
That's just
I
mono
thought it
dragon.
was like rock or ground or something.
Also, rest
No.
in peace, Hydreigon. Hydreigon had to dodge the four times weakness for a while until Fairy showed up.
Yep. And currently, the only dual typing pseudo legendary that's not have it four times is the only one that's not a fucking dragon type. It's Metagross, baby, let's go. The other busted type, but
Wait,
two busted types actually.
Wait, oh, the only dual typing you said.
Yeah, the only dual typing is, I mean, Goodra doesn't count because it can't get it four times. But yeah, like
good,
Dragon,
good.
the designs are great when they're the pseudo legendaries or the regular legendaries, or a few exceptions. Otherwise, they're usually
I
rather
like
underwhelming.
Flygon. Flygon looks
Usually,
cool.
usually.
Flygon's
No,
good.
Flygon's
really
one of my
busted.
favorite mons of all time. It's one of my favorites of all time, but like
I like
usually outside of that.
Altaria.
Altaria's great too. But like
Yeah.
a lot of other ones are just really underwhelming.
Sorry, it's very.
I like Kingdra.
Kingdra's okay.
I like Mega Charizard X.
Get out. I like Mega Charizard X too, but that motherfucker shouldn't be a goddamn dragon.
Yeah, I agree. Him and Gyarados, I think, should have been Dragon.
Water flying is a great typing, so I'm okay with it not being
Yeah,
dragon.
no, I'm
Sometimes
fine
it's
with...
just electric though.
Eh.
No, but I mean, Gyarados is still like a fucking...
Yeah, but they cover each other really
Oh
well.
no, he definitely is. But like when that electric, like Gyarados is all tough and boss and all that until electric type
Dragon
goes
Dance,
up.
Dragon Dance and Earthquake.
And then
Actually,
we'll get to that.
Earthquake's already good enough.
Hi, how
Yeah,
you
we'll get to
doing?
that when we get to water or
Really don't want
flying.
any trouble.
Yeah.
In
We'll
fact,
get to
actually,
that when we
speaking
get-
of the next typing, but yeah,
Electric.
anyway, that's my thoughts on dragon.
Transition.
Like Kevin didn't speak.
Well, then
Oh,
don't
alright,
transition.
I put Dragon as mid because yeah, I didn't for some reason I don't like them as much as I do, but I still enjoy them a lot. If that makes any sense. Again, I said some types are better than others, some are worse. And yeah, like Dragon fits right in that category. So like up in high tier because of the kind of Pokemon they are. And there are quite a bit that I like a lot, which are Haxorus, which we talked about, Dragonite. There's Salamence, and there's Rayquaza, Garchomp, Zekrom's a good one. Does anyone remember Komodo?
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
I'm gonna be the contrarian. Komodo is underwhelming to me.
It really is. Dragapult. Really love the design, but hate fighting it.
I love Dragapult so much.
I know. I really like it. I just hate fighting it.
Oh no, that's fair because it's busted as fuck.
Has anyone seen the new one, Size Silzar?
Oh, is it from Gen 9?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I haven't really kept track of Scarlet
I'm
and
trying
Violet,
not
to be
to.
honest.
Yeah, I'm trying not to either.
Oh, okay. Mega Charizard. I'm sorry for the spoilers then.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mega
I'm gonna forget
Charizard
about it.
There's Mega Charizard X, really like. Flygon's really cool.
Should have gotten Mega Evolution.
agree.
Garantia, Hydrogen.
Hydrogen, the molecule. I'm sorry.
I was thinking about it when you.
I'm sorry.
No, Hydreigon.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
I know. What you meant.
Noivern.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, Noivern.
Yeah, Noivern's really awesome.
It's a rare type.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna drag this out. I think Dark type's really, really cool.
Dragon type.
Dragon.
Dragon type's really cool. Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Get out.
Man, if
Alright.
Kai was here, he'd be nutting all about all this.
I think it's time to strike lightning onto Mark because it's electric types now.
Oh
3,
boy.
2, 1, Go.
We're going to be seeing a shocking placement.
Oh wow.
Not really.
A lot of them are really high.
Not really. So
Yeah, no.
for Noah's boring opinions of the day, a lot of my favorite Pokemon of all time are electric types, and that's why it hits the top. Listing off some examples, you got Raichu.
Yeah, my
Yep.
man.
Yep, better than Pikachu. Get fucked to everybody else.
Yeah,
I
Um,
agree.
no fucking no.
I dig the Elekid lineup.
I love Electivire
Yeah.
so much.
I know.
That's-
I
Pretty
also
cool.
really like Elekid and Electivire.
Another personal,
Oh, yeah.
another all-time favorite goes to Luxray from Gen 4.
I knew you were gonna say
I
that.
think that's probably my favorite electric type out of them all.
Electric has the best
Zekrom
bird.
is also an electric type, and I already said that he's legendary, my favorite legendary of all times. And to a lesser extent, but I still like them. I like Zebstrika and Jolteon just well. They're not my favorites, but I like those. I love Zebstrika. I love it. It's a good mon for casual play, and I like its design.
Fair enough. Electric is one of those types that's pretty straightforward when it comes to like its designs and like what it's good at. Electric is, like easy hard counter to water and to flying, and its moves are usually good. The one problem I have with electric is very few mons throughout the entirety of it are bulky. So there's no like tanks because electric is always fast and strong.
but they're
the
super fragile.
Yeah, they're the fastest. Generally speaking, they're the fastest in the game. In fact, currently the fastest mon in the entire franchise is an electric type at the Reggie Leaky, at base 200, I believe, which is stupid fast. But like, there's very few that are really any like. They're all pretty fragile, and the other problem is that there's not really any that are good at physical attacking. Like Electivire is like the only one, really, and a few others. But beside that, the typing is really good. There's a lot of great mons in it. Like Raichu is a classic. I really like the Electivire, Luxray, Magnezone.
Reggie like he is 200.
Zapdos is the best legendary bird. Fight me. And I also have a soft spot, even though it's doofy. I do like Magnemite. Magneton is stupid. I will never get over that.
Yeah, the concept is stupid, but you gotta love that Magnezone.
Magnemite's put together.
Magnezone's amazing. I love Magnezone.
Yeah, Magnezone's used quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool things you can do with like electric. Like there's also like Magnet Rise too, which can remove like its one weakness. Yeah,
Right.
It's also one of the only types that only has one fucking weakness. That's it.
And here's another thing. Because
And
you mentioned you mentioned no. Wait, what? No. Electric is just weak to ground.
It's only ground.
Oh no, Magnezone is part steel.
One was part steel also. Maybe
No, Magnezone is part steel. But
Yeah.
we were just talking about it's only weak. Electric is only weak to ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Magnezone being part steel. Yeah, Magnezone being part steel, of course, it's going to be weak to fire and shit. But
Okay.
as a standalone type, it's only weak to ground, which leads me to another Pokemon that I actually I think it's an
I know what you're gonna talk about.
Electros.
Yep. The
Yeah,
Pokemon that has no weakness
yeah.
Because it has
Yeah, it
levitate.
doesn't have anything. That's right.
Eat your heart out, Spiritomb.
That's the eel.
and Sableye.
And fuck you. So, well, actually, I hate Sableye, so
Mega
go fuck-
Sableye is annoying to fight
eat,
you, right?
Eat your heart out, Spiritomb, and go fuck yourself, Sableye.
Mega Sableye is the bane of everyone's existence. I love My Name Ruby Tuesday.
But yeah, like Electric is. I think Electric is pretty solid. The only reason why I have it at A is because I don't think I have a lot of electric types as some of my favorites. Off the top of my head, I only could talk about the three that I had already mentioned: Electivire, Magnezone, and Electros. Those are the, and even then, like I only really consider Electivire like my favorites of the bunch. Like I love Magnezone a lot for its design and just by using it in competitive. But I don't know if I really consider Magnezone one of my favorite types. One of my favorite Pokemon. I like it a lot. Same with Electros. But outside of that, like, I'm not really too attached with a lot of electric types. I realize I've used some in the past, but in terms of like which one do I really like, Electivire is always like the first one I think about. So I don't know. Like I do like electric type a lot. I think it's unique to have one weakness. I think their move pool is really good. I think some of the best Pokemons, like some of the best speedy and offensive Pokemon of are electric types.
Oh yeah.
I think they're really useful to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shine light into my heart like
Get
a
out.
fairy. I don't know. I was trying to do a transition. I don't know if anybody else has any final thoughts on electric.
I don't think so. But it sounds of it.
All right. Let's.
Up next, we have fairy type Pokemon. 3.
I get to.
Oh, why didn't you
Okay.
speak up then?
Oh, I think oh, right.
We're
Okay.
waiting for someone to speak, and they're like, "Kevin, have you spoken yet?"
I,
Oh,
I,
Yeah,
even,
like,
I,
okay,
I even,
so-
I even said like, is there any final thoughts on electric? And Kevin was like, nope.
I was about to give it to you. All right, so like obviously, like you all know, Raichu is my absolute favorite Pokemon. Like
I didn't
even
know that
back
actually.
then and still to this day. I don't care how bad it is in competitive. I will always use it for the end of time. I will have him every part of my team in every gen. You can send all the ground type Pokemon you want. I'll try my best to have a grass knot ready for that.
Okay.
I guarantee you, I'll go first.
You'll get Raichu an air balloon with surf.
Yeah, yeah. Getting Surf Raichu is really hard though.
Just get an Alolan Raichu. It's super good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, obviously. I love Alolan Raichu though. It's so
Oh yeah, same.
good looking. It's great. Even better stats than I ever had. But I'm not going to glomp all over Raichu only because there are definitely really good electric types because that's why it's high for me. Of course, Electabuzz, Electribe, Jolteon is another really
Oh,
good.
Galvantula is another one. Fuck.
Yep.
We were just talking about
Keep forgetting it's
Galvantula.
electric type. Actually, no,
yeah,
you were
that's-
mentioning it was only electric
I
type, and you still
forgot.
forgot.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I love Galvantula. Yeah, continue.
Oh man, there's so many good ones. So yeah, I said Lone Raichu, I said Jolteon, I said what
Okay.
else? The Electabuzz and Electrovive. Magnezone, talked about. Zapdos is a good one.
Luxray?
Luxray is good. I like Luxray. Toxtricity.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that one.
I like Toxicity.
Oh, yeah.
Vikavolt.
Yeah.
That electric spot.
Galvantula.
Galvantula. Is that how you
Yep.
say it?
Yeah, we
Oh,
were just
yeah,
talking about
We were
Galvantula.
just talking about him. Yeah.
That's the better trapper we were talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily.
Just like like it might possibly be my favorite, but that's just because it has my favorite Pokemon in it. But
I
like
just realized you're not ordering
I
yours.
really love electric. I really do.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right, so
Up next, we
yeah,
got
okay, sorry.
Fairy
type.
types. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I want to start this one off because I have a fun story about Fairy. So
Ooh.
if I'm being realistic, in terms of like if I was only ranking this on how good the type is, it would be here.
Yeah.
Because Fairy
Yeah.
type is easily one of the best fucking types, if not for a while, the best type in the game, because it was busted. There were so many good mons for it. It got all of the Alolan legendaries as well, which are amazing. It was able to completely take over. Dragon is one of the dominant types. It had a lot of. It changed a lot of Pokemon's typing too.
It completely fucked dragons, and yeah,
It did.
make some
It made a lot
But
of
they used to have
Pokemon.
only 2 weaknesses.
Actually,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it made a lot of Pokemon like super good too. Like it made a Azumarill great, which is still one of my favorite mons. It made in my opinion, it made Gardevoir better because it also gave her access to like to more typings for stab moves and such like that. And the fact that like it also made other moves, other types allowed to be better. Like it made poison better. It gave it another way to fight. So I find that more of a way to balance. The big problem with Fairy is the Pokemon in it.
yeah.
If anything,
That's why I was tempted to put it on.
it's here. because
It's
there's
just
some
here.
there's some really, really good Pokemon in there. Like I love Gardevoir, I love Azumarill, but those weren't fairies before. Those were
Yeah.
made into fairies. The only fairies that I really, really love that started as fairy is I love Mimikyu. I really like Deontay.
Yeah.
I know people hate it, but I have a soft spot for Klefki.
Oh
Mag-
no, fuck you.
What, you're talking about
There's a bunch of keys.
you're talking about the screen strategy. Are you upset for Chance? You know,
No,
are you
no,
mad?
not really. No, not really. It's literally just a bunch of fucking
I have
keys.
the customs in
Yeah.
Oh,
my
no,
I have,
I
I'm,
have
holding,
a soft
I'm
spot.
holding, I'm holding a fairy in my hands right
You
now.
Okay, I have a soft spot
Alright,
for it
really
because
quick. Fuck
I'm not
the
done.
keys, fuck the ice cream cone, and fuck the Pokeball, okay? I just pissed off every single fan base. Alright, moving
and
on.
also fuck
You pissed off
Yeah.
nobody. Nobody
Well,
cares about those
like
guys.
that's the big problem with fairy is like most every good fairy type that was made was already its pre-existing type. Like any
Yeah.
good new fairy type is only a few, and it also made one of my least favorite Pokemon, Mr. I'm a fairy type, which is stupid. So objectively, still
Never
one of the
mind.
best types in the game.
Never mind. D tier.
Still one of the best
Nah, I'm
types
just
in the
kidding.
game, but there's
Yeah.
so many mons that I just don't like in it, as well as the fact that pretty much all the best mons were not fairy type before. So that's a really big detractor for me, at least. That's just like a personal stake. But if I'm going strictly by competitive, it would be an Ubers easily.
Yeah, I was pondering about putting it in B tier, but then I remembered like all the other Pokemons like got benefits from the fairy typing and the good it actually came from it. Like,
Oh yeah.
well, the maybe it resisting
Riptide?
Dragon altogether is a little too much, but but like you mentioned, like how a bunch of other Pokemon got the fairy typing, honestly made them so much better in the first place. Like I've never hated fucking Clefable and Chansey. Well, I've always hated dealing with Chansey, but the fact that Chansey's normal still, right? No, it's Clefable I'm thinking of.
No, it's normal and fairy, yeah.
It's a dual type now? Okay, point is,
Wait,
type,
Clefairy, Clefable are pure fairy now.
Clefable is pure fairy. That I know.
Yes,
I forgot who
it is.
Chansey was. I forgot who Chansey was for some
I
reason.
don't think so.
Chansey.
No, it's normal. It's normal. I just looked it up. Okay, yeah. Ignore what I said about Chansey.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Blissey is the one that changes.
Chansey's better anyway with Eviolite. So what did I say? It's just that like a lot of the benefits that came with fairy typing is why I'm like, okay, maybe I actually deserves to be an A tier in my eyes. A lot of the Pokemon that did gain the dual typing actually became better for it. Yes, the dragon typing resistance is a little much. I don't mind it being strong against dragon, but resisting it is bullshit. There are some of my favorite some cool Pokemon, like Sylveon is actually a Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Sylveon.
Yeah.
Not the fucking keys.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a soft spot for Klefki because it's really good and competitive. The design's not that great.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I actually view much like how Steel and Dark, like help balance the meta to an extent. It's kind
Steel
of like
did
how I
not
see
balance the meta. I'll just say that.
Dark did for the psychic typing at least. Steel just kind of like decided that he wanted to resist everything.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to that.
I don't know, like Fairy did. I feel like Fairy did the exact same thing as those typings were supposed to be, like just more so balancing the meta in certain ways. And it's like you said, they even made Poison type actually useful. I have my own opinions on Fairy typing, Poison typing, but we'll get to that in a minute. But I don't know. I appreciate what Fairy typing has done. It's not really my go-to typing, and admittedly, it's a little too pinkish for my liking. But yeah, Fairy typing is pretty solid. It's like, and you even said it, like it's if we're talking about it as a competitive typing, then yeah, fairy typing is still pretty good. So
Easily.
Okay,
I got
so,
nerves, but yeah. Sorry.
So fairies, when I first heard that, I was like, "What? Like, what is this? What even is this? Is that really like an element?"
I remember the Pokemon. I remember the actual other Pokemon. It was Wigglytuff. It was the Jigglypuff line, not Chansey.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
Jigglypuff is and Wigglytuff are both normal and
Normal.
fairy. Yes.
No, I think they're just fairy now.
They're just very.
Oh, they're just fairy now?
Yeah, they
changed
lost their
Fancy's
normal typing. The amount of times I've forgotten that they're not normal types anymore. Like I've done close combats
Yeah,
on
that's really
in BDSP
That's
alone. Like I do close combats on freaking Clefable or whatever, and it's like, oh, they resisted. Oh shit, that's because they're fairy now. Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But yeah, I don't remember using any fairies, quite say, but I do remember ones that I really enjoy, like Sylveon for one.
Ooh, Altari, Mega Altaria was another. Yeah.
Mega Altaria is good. I want to say Togekiss, but I kind of hate Togekiss because of how stupid.
Togekiss. I forgot that one.
Serene Grace. Do you want to flinch a million times?
Yeah, really. Oh my god, I remember. I have memories now of Armortice. Oh,
I don't like Aromatisse.
it's ugly as sin, man.
Its base is good. I like Spritzy.
I know it is,
really
but like, oh, I can't look at it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Let's see. Granbull's good.
Yeah, it's not
Oh right, there's Alolan Ninetales. That's like Heart Fairy.
Alolan Ninetales is
Oh,
honestly one of the most majestic, beautiful Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
It
great.
is. Just don't
And I
hit with a
already
steel
love
beam, otherwise
Ninetales
it'll
as
die.
it is. I already love Ninetales as it is.
Bullet punch.
Yeah, Gardevoir, of course, a classic.
Mhm.
There's
Volcano?
who else is there? Diancie.
Yeah, the answer.
Answer. Yeah.
Mimikyu, definitely love.
All right, Mimikyu.
Does anyone like the Tapus?
I like
Yeah.
the Tapas.
I'm not the only one, right? I actually really like the Tapos.
Yeah, Tapas are
And
pretty good.
they have a really sick killer theme too. So makes you have a really big fight of your life. And you know what? Oh yeah, this guy's another dark type too, but also a fairy. Grimmsnarl is another really good one.
That's a cool one.
Very nice design. But yeah, fairies, they're not like the go-tos from my team, but they are passable enough to for me to like them just because of what kind of Pokemon they are, and they actually have a chance against like dragons besides dragons themselves and ice. So yeah, it's just a good type. I like it.
So for me with fairy type, it is like the counter opposite of how I feel about dark types. Just a quick reminder, the reason why dark types is A tier for me is that like I like a lot of Pokemon that are dark types, but I felt like the Pokemon I like are not dark types but dark type secondaries. I feel the same way about fairy, only with less Pokemon. Like my two absolute favorite fairy types is Gardevoir and Grimmsnarl.
Yeah, like everyone else's.
Like those two are like the psychic type favorites. And I do have a soft spot for Togepi to Togekiss. And I also like Mawile. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah.
Mawile,
Yeah. But other than that, I don't care about the rest. Like, with that logic, it probably should be D, but like I do like Gardevoir and Grimmsnarl a lot. That I'm gonna give it the boost to C. It's probably gonna be low C if there's any others.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Yeah, Fairy used to be great in Gen 6 and 7, then I got nerfed to hell.
Oh well.
Yeah. Anyway, up next we
It's
have...
a big punch in the face, am I right? On to fighting.
Yep, fighting type Pokemon. Or fighting type in general. 3, 2, 1, go. So it's D tier because fighting should be weak to itself. Just saying. No,
Okay.
no. Right there.
Wow, we literally have it on mid tier.
Yeah,
everyone has it pretty mid tier.
I think for me is just the fact that I'm not really the biggest fan of like a lot of fighting type Pokemon, but I can admit that. All right, well, Noah's trying to be subverting expectations over here, but I think fighting types as a whole, if we're just talking about their designs, I guess I'm just not the biggest fan of a lot of them. But some of them can be fun to use, like freaking Machamp with no guard, and Burnape is one of my favorite Pokemon. Conkeldurr with Guts, I believe.
God,
is
Gus is
another
such a
fun
bust
one.
ability.
Guts is a really good ability. But aside from like a select few admitting over the fact that they have some good move pulls, like I like how some of their cover they have so much covers, but I believe correct me if I'm wrong. Fighting seems to have like like enough amount of weaknesses that don't seem to be able to be covered consistently. Like you can cover probably flying to some extent,
Thunder
but you
Punch.
probably won't. Yeah, and then psychic as well. But I just don't think you'll be able to cover everything with fighting. And you can probably cover like a vast majority of your weaknesses, but maybe not
Psychic is the
everything.
big counter.
Yeah,
Fairy can be covered, and flying can be covered
yeah. I
pretty
mean,
well.
or like poison jab. Yeah, okay, maybe so. I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
I'm just not really the biggest fan of like a lot of fighting types. There are some that I like using, which gives it the edge of me putting it on B tier. But there are only like such select few fighting types that I actually kind of like. A lot of them, I'm not really the biggest fan of their designs. Um,
Mark,
but
a big counter to Fairy is just Toxic Rook.
all right, well, test tier it is.
Sorry.
I forgot about Toxic Croak. Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
kind of like Toxic Croak, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. I don't know. Fighting type's alright. Fighting type's alright.
My thing with fighting is that it's a similar way of like how I feel about Fairy. The Pokemon I like in it are one, they started fighting type, which is better, and two, I like them more generally. Like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time is Breloom. Like I love Breloom a lot. I also really like Toxicroak, Blaziken, Infernape is also really great. I really like Lucario. There's Medicham, and I like some of the classics. Like I like Machamp. Um, and there's Gallade. There's
Oh, right, the
Scrafty.
latest fighting. Jesus.
There's Scrafty. I have a soft spot for Primeape, even though it's kind of ass.
I like
Um,
Primeape, actually. Like, I have a
and
soft spot for Primeape for Gen 1.
and then Hariyama is another one I like, but a lot of other ones
Hariyama's another one.
I'm indifferent or I don't like. Like I don't like Sock and Throw. I don't care for Conkeldurr too much. I think it can be useful, but I don't really care for it too much.
I
Emboar,
use Conkeldurr too much in competitive play to the point that I do kind of liking him
oh
a
yeah,
little
I know
bit.
that feeling too. Emboar is a starter that I'm growing more and more as time goes on, but I still
I'm gonna give you a hot take. I think Emboar is a very underappreciated Pokemon.
Over time I'm liking it.
Changed my mind.
Over time I'm liking it more, but I still think it's underwhelming
Same.
to an extent. It's just that fighting overall, like competitively, it's always been pretty mid tier.
Sean. Yeah,
What?
I got a counter for you.
What?
That's shiny though.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you
Blue
that.
fire.
No, that's fair. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That is a really nice fucking shiny. It is easily one of the best. Okay, maybe that brings up a few points actually. But overall,
There you
like
go.
fighting has always been very mid tier. Like it's
Yeah.
never bad. It's never good. It's just and never bad. It's never great. It's always just good enough. Like if you're a fighting main, you're good enough. Fighting's good enough. There's a lot of good Pokemon there. It can cover itself. It's very varied. There's a lot of good special attackers, physical attackers, tanks, speedsters, slow as fuck. It is a good range, but it's just not super like impressionable.
It's nothing like super crazy.
Actually.
It's nothing super crazy, but it's
normal.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know about that
I
one,
don't know
my
about
guy.
that one.
Really?
We'll get to normal when we get to normal, but I prefer normal way
That'll
more
be a fun
over fighting.
discussion.
Yeah, but fighting, yeah, like I think,
No, like
yeah,
I'm just playing like a basic like move set, really, because
I don't know about basic.
Like I said, we'll get to that when we get to that.
But I don't know. Like I guess you kind of said it perfectly in the sense that like it's always mid. Like you can never
Yeah.
go wrong with having one, but it's
It
nothing
does have an
super crazy.
immunity. It does have an immunity, which is nice because it's immune to ghost types.
Oh right, I'm dumb.
Oh no, it's not.
Wait, no, it's normal.
No, it's not.
that's
Ghosts are
immune.
immune. No, that makes ghost better. Fuck.
Yeah,
yeah, it's Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like thinking to myself,
It's
like, what
not-
the
like,
fuck?
Ghost
He
is
does
not-
have.
Yeah, no, wait,
They're
no,
not
I
weak
was,
against
yeah, I
ghosts.
was super wrong about that.
Yeah,
I was like, wait a
Ghost is
minute,
the
no,
one
that's wrong.
Ghost is the one that's immune.
Yeah, no, okay, no, that brings fighting down. to
Yeah,
four
but
points, actually, no?
fighting is not weakness to Ghost. They just can't do anything to Ghost.
Yeah, because ghost is
Yeah.
is busted as fuck.
So the only
Yeah.
weaknesses that they have are like flying and psychic, as far as I know.
And fairy.
And fairy, yes. Okay.
Yeah, but most of them can learn Poison Jab, Thunder Punch, and Bullet Punch, respectively. Wait, shit.
Bullet Punch
Wait.
is
Sorry,
busted.
Sucker Punch. I was gonna say. I don't know why I said. I gave 2 freaking fairy weaknesses in one.
Bullet Punch has the much bigger counter.
Yeah.
Scizor. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, but Scissor's not fighting though.
I know, but still, it's its primary stuff. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, of course, with Technician.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Anyway, but yeah, Noah, your turn. Fighting type is A tier on your list.
Kevin wasn't done.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try to make this short again. So yeah, fighting is like mid because of how kind of basic it is. Like I wouldn't mind having a fighting type of my own because I really enjoy using like moves like Brick Break,
Oh yeah.
which are really good.
Gets rid of
Because
screens.
Brick Break is a really good. Brick Break is a really good move.
yeah, because it like cut down barriers.
Yeah. Fuck you,
Getting
Klefki.
defensive moves.
Yeah, fuck the
and they have
keys,
really,
man. Fuck the
they have
keys.
really solid Pokemon
Punch your keys.
like Primate, Machamp, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lucario, of course, is another legendary status Pokemon. Even though it's not legendary, like per se,
Got a
but
movie.
like people's hearts. So
Yeah. It got a
Ever
movie,
so-
which made people confused.
Clonkador was a
sorry.
push to fight against. What else is there? Those Pokemon in Gen 8, those legendary Pokemon in Gen 8, I forgot what their names were though.
I don't know about Gen 8. You have this one.
Gen 8? Wait. Are you talking about Gen 5? Because that had the.
No,
that had the.
it's those two like oh my god, I forgot their names. Like they're so
I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the one in the
It was Gen 8. The
Oh!
legendary
yeah, the one in the
Pokemon?
DLC chapter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Urshifu or something like that?
Yeah.
Urshifu? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Han Lucha is really cool.
How
We're talking,
Lucha.
we're talking about legendaries. Marshadow was banned.
Yeah.
It was fucking broken.
Pangoro,
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Number
fighting in legendaries.
I like
Hot
oh,
take.
Urshifu is what it's called. Okay.
I like Pangoro, but
What?
I like Pangoro, but I have so much fun memories. But I have too many memories of just fucking it over with like
With Moonblast?
not even Moonblast, even Dazzling Gleam can knock it out.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair. 'cause it's
like my
got-
friend would always use Pangoro, and it's like we're gonna repeat the song and dance, right? Dazzling
Yeah.
Gleam.
So, hot take. Zapdos Galarian is better than Kanto's Zapdos.
Yes.
We've already we kind of established that with Moltres.
Well, you know, it doesn't mean it's the
What
same
does
for the
Galarian
other
Zapdos look
legendaries. But it
Let me see
is.
that.
But yeah.
That's. I can kind of see that.
There's also Beware. It's really like,
Oh, yeah, but where?
Oh yeah, Beware.
yeah,
That's a terrifying Pokemon to fight.
Yeah,
if
he
you-
it
was-
really is.
That's a terrifying Pokemon if it was real.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll crush you.
It
We already
likes
talked about-
hugs and it'll break your spine.
Yep.
Yeah, we've had that smash happen a lot of times.
We also talked about Komodo. That's another one. I just thought on.
Fair.
Um,
Still a little underwhelming.
yeah, like that. There's pretty solid ones. There's pretty decent ones.
Yeah.
Close combat is a really good move.
Yeah,
Muck
Close
punch,
Combat,
muck muck punch with Iron Fist.
Drain Punch.
Drain punch. Fuck you, Maylene.
No?
But yeah, fighting is just like Dark. A lot of good Pokemon, but I feel like fighting is like their secondary type, and yeah.
But Machamp.
But
though.
like, but however, there are some really good pure fighting types. Machamp is a classic, obviously.
Yes.
Obviously.
Aren't too many pure
I
fighting
feel, I
types.
feel like Primate.
There's hardly
Infernape
Alma,
is my favorite fire fighting type out of them all. I like
Yeah,
Lopunny,
we
not the
know.
way you think, you fucking freaks.
Mega Lopunny is ridiculously broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrappy. Oh.
Lucario, classic.
Oh yeah,
I
it is a normal fighting.
Scrafty.
Yep.
I like
Scrappy.
Toxicroak.
Yeah.
Toxicroak's great, Gallade's
Hitmonlee
great.
and Hitmonchan.
Is there anything
Clonkadors that are
else?
already kind of stupid.
That
Doesn't like
Panda
how-
one, I think that was fighting type.
I realized that I like
Was?
all three firefighting starters.
What was El no Snow?
The panda one.
Pangoro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pangoro,
Pangoro.
Yeah,
I think he
it's
was
dark fighting.
Yeah, he's cool.
Alucha.
Holucha is still
alright.
the only flying fighting.
Grapplelok.
Yeah,
Grapplelok,
yes.
I like him a lot.
Wait, is it fighting? Yeah, it is fighting. Never
Yeah,
mind,
it's
you're right.
fighting.
it is.
It's only fighting, I think.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that Nuzlocke gave me a really
Oh
gave me a
yeah.
soft spot.
Remember? Do you guys remember the Crabominable line? The fucking crab that's actually pure fighting and
Yeah,
not water
yeah.
type whatsoever.
Or ice type.
Abominable it was
Yeah,
called.
Grapplelok is like that. He looks
Yeah,
like a water
only
type, but
Grapplelok
he's
is
gonna kick
better.
your ass.
I like Grapplelok better because Abominable was kind of weird. Kind of
It was
ugly.
it was
Yeah.
it was an abominable
Kind of ugly, not gonna lie.
abomination.
I like
Yeah.
Grapplelok though.
Alright, well that's all I got. Like,
Fair enough.
it's like dark type. I like a lot of Pokemon, but most of them are different type in fighting secondary. But it does have some good normal fighting types. Anyway, alright. So up next we have fire types. 3, 2, 1, go.
fire.
It's a basic bitch opinion, I know, but I don't care.
Yeah, of course, it's a basic bitch opinion, but we're all falling for it except
So,
Kevin.
so I'm gonna start this one off. Like when I really think of a starter, admittedly, I usually don't choose the fire starter, with a few exceptions. But however, one thing that's really bringing fire up is one, it's a counter to a lot of things, and two, fire types are actually kind of rare. Like there aren't too many
We're
too many
looking at-
fire types. So when you
look-
find one, you cherish it, and a
We're
lot of them
gonna
are actually
look
really
at-
good.
Looking at you, Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
That goes for
Hey,
most any gen.
Hey! Gen
I
3
know, but
isn't that much either.
But like,
Oh,
there's
you
still
know
a lot
what?
of there's a lot of really great fire types.
Actually, I
Like,
changed my mind on
Yeah, but
that.
Diamond and Pearl, you can only catch a freaking Ponyta if you didn't pick Infernape.
yeah, kind of.
Well,
Unless you're
Fernape
getting
is
towards the nails.
boss.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but I'm just saying if you don't pick them,
Infernape
then
is
you're
really
only
good.
stuck.
I mean
you're stuck with
that's
Ponyta.
fair. All the Gen 4 starters are amazing, so I guess
Yeah. And aside from that, there's also Blaziken, Houndoom. I like Magmortar. Volcarona's
Mortar's
busted.
Well,
Darmanitan's really
so
cool.
fucking good.
Darmanitan's
I
really
like
cool.
Ninetales.
I like
Ninetales is
Darmanitan.
great.
Yep. I really like Torkoal.
Arcanine.
Rapidash.
Arcanine's alright. Rapidash is cool. I like
Arcanine is
Rapidash.
alright. You're actually the first person to
No,
not.
love my
Yes,
rabbit.
Chandelure.
Chandelure is also pretty cool.
I love Chandelure. I love Chandelure a lot, but
Ninetales.
not for its fire type. We'll get to that. Ninetales.
Yeah, I would say his fire type is secondary.
Yeah, like fire type is such a good type overall. It's great for damage. It has a good amount of resistances. It's a really good counter to steel.
HP.
Burning is a really good status effect.
Will-O-Wisp is one of the best moves.
Just
in
don't do it against a
Pokemon.
Gutsmon. Otherwise, you will die. You will die.
Yeah, as long as you don't use it to that or Guts or freaking Milotic, then you should be okay.
Well, Milotic is a different thing. It just heals from it. Or no, it does get a defense boost.
Increases defense.
Yeah,
And that's with any
true.
status condition. It's not just
That's
for
any
it's not
status.
just fire. Yeah, so don't use toxic on it either.
But otherwise, like burning is such a really good.
But the thing is about burning is the fact that it fucks with your physical attack, so it's like it really hinders you in a way. And if you don't have a Pokemon with like refresh or
because it cuts your
the other
attack in
move-
half.
Yeah, there's another move that I think heals statuses that I can't remember right now.
I've always been
Natural Cure's an ability.
I've always been surprised that poison doesn't do the same thing for special attack, but I think it's
But
because
it
burn does
fucks
less.
with- Well, but that's because poison fucks with your HP and when you're.
Yep.
Yeah,
but
and that's also
meanwhile,
because it's
burn-
toxic.
It increases even more the more time passes
Yeah,
by.
like yeah,
only
it
with
takes more
toxic.
damage.
Only with toxic. Regular poison, no. But it does more damage consistently than burn.
Yeah,
does.
I don't know.
It
I just
doesn't do
have a
anything
lot.
too.
No, it's just mostly toxic though, so that's why.
Yeah.
Like I haven't mostly.
But everything gets toxic, so
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, like I would hate to get poisoned, but getting burned is also not fun either.
yeah.
And
But
I'm
overall,
ta-
fire type is just such a good fucking type. I know it's a basic bitch opinion, but I don't care. It's a really good competitive type. It's a really good type overall. A lot of really great mons, great designs too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Red is a great aesthetic.
And fire looks cool too.
Yes.
Does.
I mean, fire type for me has to be S because my favorite, one of, if not my favorite Pokemon of all time is Cinderace. And just
It's
the
easily
Score
the
Bunny
best
lineup
one,
as a whole.
Out
Like,
of that,
honestly, I would say the ratio of me picking a fire type in these starters is probably the highest out of any other type. Because, like, I think with the exception of Gen 5 and 3, I would generally go for the fire type, or they'd be a top contender with other types.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Okay, so personally, me, like, I honestly think that fire type is like the most popular out of all the starters types.
Yeah.
And it's also my favorite starter type because due to the Pokemon I picked from there, or maybe it's no, it actually because I have picked Charmander, I did pick Cyndaquil, and I did pick also Jim. Yeah, no, I picked Trico for that.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, I love Trico. Are you kidding?
Go
Amazing
boys.
lineup. Oh yeah, I did pick Chimchar for Gen 4.
Yeah.
5, no, it was Snivy I picked for that one.
That's respectable.
Yeah. 6, definitely Greninja.
Superior is my favorite of the Gen 5 starters, but mostly if it has Contrary. If it doesn't
Contrary
have
is such a busted fucking
And-
ability.
Yeah, and Gen 7 and 8, obviously I picked the fire types in that too, which are Fennekin and... No, not Fennekin, I mean Litten and Scorbunny.
Yep.
Because I love their final forms. So I can totally see where Noah gets his opinion from, because I definitely love Cinderace.
Mm-hmm.
Despite like the other forms of Gen 8 are very good, in my personal view, Cinderace, like, his appearance is like it just exceeds the rest. And it has a killer like ability. At least what was that move called? That's that soccer ball one?
Yeah.
I know what movie you're talking about.
That added it so well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, again, Pokemon like Incineroar are starting to be one of my absolute faves ever. And very happy that it's in Smash. But besides the point, there's so many good fire types. Like we talked about the Charmander lineup, Litten lineup, the Scorbunny lineup, Vulpix Ninetales, Growlithe Arcanine, Ponyta Rapidash, Magmortar,
Blaziken.
Blaziken. Yeah, Blaziken's very good. I think the Tepig's kind of underrated, as we talked about.
I agree.
Because I like that too.
If
Lineup's really good.
If Superior never got Contrary, I would probably say Emboar's my favorite of the Gen 5 starters.
Fair.
Yeah, and I know there wasn't really much love with the Fennekin one, but I personally really like the Fennekin lineup.
I like the Fennekin lineup too.
I like all three in that
It's
gen.
very fun.
It's my least favorite of the three, but yeah.
That's fine. I think the Alolan Marowak is really cool.
Oh, Alolan Marowak
Oh
is
my
awesome.
god.
He looks so cool.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Awesome.
He
Holy
looks
shit.
really cool.
One of my favorite Pokemon to use in Gen
good.
7.
Yeah,
I would say,
cool.
like we were just talking about, like Galarian forms being better than the original. Alolan Marowak, I think, is
So
better
much
than
better.
regular. It's so much better than
Oh
regular
yeah,
Marowak. I
undoubtedly.
feel that way towards Alolan Ninetales, and not to skip the beat, but also Alolan Muck. But
Marowak literally hit its prime.
Olympic
when
is
that
so much
form
fucking
showed up.
better.
I know, right? It's
Yeah.
so good.
Houndoom I really love. Very
Houndoom's
underrated.
cool.
Chandelure is a good one. We talked about that. Volcarona, as I said, just talking about how good that is. Salazzle. Salazzle, yeah. And even though it's mostly poison.
So good.
And yeah. I'd say it's a pretty, very good line of Pokemon, and it has been doing very nice competitively. And it's pretty much everyone's go-to, most people's go-to type.
Yeah, fire is really
Charmander.
solid.
Depending on what gen it is.
Fire's
I would
really
think mostly it's for fire.
I will say
Fire's
this
really
is
solid.
not going to be Gen 9 for me.
No, it's not right. Not right now for me either.
I don't know. I don't know who I would pick in Gen 9 right now.
I honestly don't know.
Actually, no, I do. I think I might go for the grass cat.
Yeah,
That's what
me
I was
too.
thinking too.
Because I'm a huge cat lover, so.
Yeah, it
I
depends
don't
what
know.
its final looks like.
Yeah, exactly. It all depends on what the final looks like. This my choice.
I think the water's my
finalized
least favorite,
unless I
actually.
see that final form.
Yeah, Donald Duck.
No, I like the Pompadour. Like, there's nothing redeemable about the fire one, but like,
I will disagree, but regardless.
Well, we'll see. We'll see
get
how it
there.
goes.
We'll see
We'll
the
get
final.
that.
It's
I love
like you guys said. It's
nothing right
all.
now, but it can turn really cool at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
It
like
could
you
be
guys
like
said.
Crocodile.
It's all
Ooh,
depending
fire
on.
ground
But
would be cool.
I like Sandile. What's wrong with Sandile?
Nothing's wrong with Sandile.
You
It's
said
amazing.
it's like
Yeah, nothing wrong with
Crocodile.
Sandile.
I said
But
it
you
could
said
be like
it's-
Crocodile.
Oh, the typing. Oh, typing. You mean?
Yeah, it could be
Ground.
like Crocodile, and then design wise in its final.
Oh, okay.
That'd be
Yeah.
fucking cool.
if
Right
he
now,
has
I don't really have
sunglasses, it's an immediate disown because he's just copying a cooler Pokemon.
I don't think it will, but
I
regardless.
think, yeah, but going back to this, I think fire is just a really solid type. Like, I think it's a really difficult typing to dislike. There's always so much, like, you can do around fire types. It's like
Pokemon
one of the more
loves it.
creative ones, yeah. Not to suck Charizard's lizardly dick again, but Mega Charizard Y was one of my favorites to use.
Gross.
Fucking
Just for
I mean,
Drought.
I know
just for
that.
drought, solar beam, like anything that really covers
Uh,
just anything that covers your weaknesses to freaking water is
it's
honestly
so broken.
Nah,
Yeah.
I like the design of X Charizard more.
Oh no, X is better,
Yeah,
but I have
definitely.
It is, but
I have X better. I like X better, but it's like I played Y version, so I got
I'm
to use
sorry.
Mega Y more. Fuck, whatever.
Yeah, Pokemon,
So, like,
why
I'm
did you
busted.
buy this version?
it's really busted.
Pokemon X you out of existence. Oh,
Pokemon X Mark,
Tried.
why did you think of that?
okay, fair enough. Fine.
That'd have been good. Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, whatever.
Fucking Sean, yeah, you fucked up.
Fire type is poggers, man. Okay, fire type
God
is
damn it.
really fun to
It's
use.
pretty
Like,
fucking bonkers.
there's so much good coverage you can go around. They're really fun to. It's really fun to go play around with the fire types. They surprisingly don't really have as many weaknesses. Like off the top of my head, water, ground, rock, and they're all really easy to cover.
Yeah.
With most of your fires, like a good grass move would be enough to cover all your weaknesses.
Mhm.
It's a really fucking good typing. Don't think you can go wrong with
I
fire.
wouldn't be surprised it's the most popular out of all like the Pokemon types.
It probably is. I think more
I
people.
mean, it is in this chat even.
Yeah.
Alright,
We'll see.
we're moving
Moving
on to
on.
flying now.
Why?
3,
This is tough for me.
2, 1, go.
This is tough for me.
It's
Suck
easy
it.
for me. Flying, I have a bias towards because I mentioned before that Bug was actually the first type I was competitive with. So back in my Pokemon League days, flying is actually the type I was an Elite Four for. Because flying is a
Oh,
really good type to get into because there's a lot of really great mons in it. I mean, there's stuff like Charizard and Gyarados back in like Gens 1 and stuff like that, but also it's Pokemon like Gliscor, Crobat, Togekiss. There was
That's awesome.
fucking Dragonite, and with its dragons, I forgot the ability name, but that's already busted as fuck. Anyway,
I don't know what the fuck you said, Sean, but something may have triggered Noah to the point that he dropped that shit down to see.
I don't know that too.
Okay.
Wait,
I was gonna
you have
say that.
personal feelings towards this type? Lower this. No.
Staraptor is also amazing too, with
Yeah,
Intimidator and being a
Staraptor's my
Pokemon.
favorite flying type.
I really like Yanmega. There's Noivern, which is really cool. I love Pelipper. It was also really good for another physical wall. Skarmory is another good physical wall as well. And then there was Altaria, which is also flying. I believe. Yeah, I think it was flying. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Can I just say this one here? Do you know what a really like bizarre weird fact?
What?
There's only 4 pure flying types.
Yep.
In the entire.
Really? I honestly
Yeah.
thought there were.
Nope.
The last time I was super.
Flying is the most dual typed.
Half of them are the same Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't even know that because, to be honest with you, my brain is still stuck that Tornadus was the only.
Yeah, Tornado.
Mono
Yeah,
flying.
that's one of them. That's the one I'm talking about with the same.
Yeah, but that's just one
Well,
Pokemon. Where are the other 3?
So technically, it's like 3 to 2, honestly, because there's Rockadee and Corvisier.
Okay,
For Overseer, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck are these.
Who?
Oh, okay, all right. Well, because I guess they're Gen 9, so.
Oh, that's why then. Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah, I don't know shit about Gen 9, but at least I'm kind of glad we're seeing some mono flying.
Well,
Yeah.
so back
Yeah,
then, if we didn't have Gen 9, Tornados would be the only flying type.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I was like saying. Like there's only like Tornadoes was like the only one I thought about when I thought of mono flying.
It's a really great balance type that adds like it adds a lot. There's a lot of really great moves for it. I mean, fucking Brave Bird is just close combat for flying types as well.
Yeah, I
and
would
then
say
there's
it's more.
then
I wouldn't
there's
say
one
I wouldn't say it's
for
like close combat because it's like it does recoil. I'd say it's
but
more
yeah,
like the
but
double
in
edge.
that case, then let's talk about I think it was Dragon Ascent from
Oh my
Rayquaza.
god! Oh my god!
And let's
The
talk
one-
about how
you mean the
to
one that
date the most
Yeah.
busted mon in the whole fucking game is a flying type with one of the most
Yeah.
busted moves, Dragon Ascent. You know, it's
I mean, you can make a good argument with Zacian, but freaking Mega Rayquaza. Oh my god! You mean the ability that negates its flying typing to the point that Ice is no longer 4 times weak to
Right.
to the point that it's no longer 4 times weak to Ice.
yeah. It
And to
also
the
gets
point that-
access to one of the best healing moves, which is Roost, because it removes its
Oh.
flying type.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Yeah, it's like fuck you. But
Yeah.
like there are moments in which it's like I felt like it's also kind of like ruined me in some regard because fuck man, anytime I lose the flying typing and I get hit by something that I feel like flying should resist and I get hit by neutral damage, I'm like I want to shoot something.
Yeah, flying overall is a really good, like, very diverse type. It's the most dual types because there's only like fucking one single type of all. So there's a lot of Pokemon that are flying that are also something else that really makes team building a lot of fun. And the
Defog is
designs are
another
really great too.
Defog's another
Defog is
useful move.
amazing. It's like, let me just get rid of all your hazards real quick. Thanks, pal.
And also
but-
and also fuck your evasiveness.
well, I mean,
but yeah,
evasiveness is
that's an-
banned in competitive.
Yeah,
anyway,
no,
so.
that's an added bonus, but it's like
But in like a regular game, obviously that makes defog like way better because if it's not banned and shit like that. But flying types get access to a lot of stuff. I really like the designs. They're usually like I love like a lot of the majestic big wings. It's a really great aesthetic. I know obviously a lot of birds, but flying type is also like you run into so many flying types too. Like they're one of your first Pokemon you run into, and a lot of them are pretty cool. So I've always
I
loved
might be,
flying. Well, not
I
always,
might
but
be,
I love flying types.
I may be wrong about this, but I've always felt like flying type, much like Bug, got better as the gens progressed.
Yeah,
because
It was
I
always
don't-
good, but it did get better.
Yeah, because it's like I don't ever really recall okay. Unless we're like talking about Pokemon like Skarmory, which is already like a defensive Pokemon,
Well,
like
no.
it sets spikes and shit. Swellow is good if you have guts with flame orbits
It kills
and shit.
everything with facade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not sure a ghost type
I
or
don't-
steel type.
Well, yeah, it's because you can't hit them, and steel resists literally everything.
Steel.
I love steel. Oh, I haven't got to steel yet. Freaking, yeah, I like birds. I just feel like my main issue with birds is the fact that they seem to like unless like we're talking about like a physical wall like Skarmory. I always feel like they're vulnerable in the special side of things. So like they'll probably get fucked by a thunderbolt really quick, and it's like, well, I did say a good portion of it, not all of them.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Altaria.
dribbling with aftermath and shit.
Altaria as well.
I don't know. I guess I like using flying types. I always feel like flying types is always an obligation to have. And there are some of my favorite Pokemon. There are some of my favorite Pokemon like Crobat, Honchkrow, Staraptor.
Oh yeah.
Not counting the dragons for fairness.
Fair.
Yeah,
Although that
like,
dragon's also flying.
Swallow. I used to not like Swallow when I was younger, but honestly, the older I got, the more I started really liking Swallow.
You got culture.
For
Got it.
The
Good.
freaking guts and facade alone. Mega Pidgeot is one of my favorite megas. Like,
Mega Pidgeot should have been the base form of Pidgeot.
I'm
so overrated.
I wish Pidgeot was as strong as Mega Pidgeot is because
I wish
finally
Pidgeot was
we get a Pokemon after Gen 3 that actually utilizes Hyper Beam effectively.
Yep.
So
I wish
yeah,
Pidgeot was interesting.
I like Pidgeot.
Yeah, I realize it's your
He's a
too.
hand-
He's
That's
a
an
hand-
absolute idiot
he's
for letting
a
it go. As soon as it
he's
Hair
evolves,
a-
gets longer. That's cool.
He's a handsome bird.
It's just a bigger
handsome bird.
Pidgeotto.
and Ash is an idiot.
It's a handsome bird, and Shut up.
That
Yeah,
shit
I
was
enjoy,
definitely the Pokemon League miles away.
yeah, I enjoy flying. Just wouldn't really consider it to be like an end all be all for me.
It's always been a really good
It's
competitive type. It's been
I've
fun.
always I do enjoy using flying sometimes. Oh my
So-
god. You just reminded me of Serene. I remember we talked about Togekiss briefly on Fairy type. Freaking Serene Grace, Air
Air
Slash.
slash. Yep.
Yeah,
Like I said, you want to flinch a million times?
it's so super good.
Fucking oh my god.
Lovely.
Yeah, go ahead, Kevin.
All right, so the reason why I have flying this low because like again, there's like only literally like 2 to 3 of them. They're so like as in pure, and they're basically just like normal types, but they're flying. They're just bird
Birds
versions.
are on everything else.
I mean, yeah, they do. They definitely have their uses. Like again, air slash, super good move. Roost. Like they have pretty decent moves, and they have a pretty decent Pokemon setup.
Oh yeah, Aerodactyl's another one.
Yeah, Aerodactyl's good. Noivern, Corviknight,
Corviknight, yeah.
Corviknight, yeah.
Pidgeot again, which I love.
Yeah, Mega with speed
Oh,
boost. That's just faster.
Scyther's a really cool one.
I always forget that Scyther's also flying.
Yeah, it's flying and bug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about our Aerodactyl's Mega.
Aerodactyl's got a good Mega.
Oh yeah, Crobat. We talked about
Really good.
Zatu's
Best Gen 2. Yeah.
I'm trying to get so many in my head here. Gliscor.
I love Gliscor.
Gliscor is really cool looking.
I'm gonna do something everyone's gonna hate. Put this down.
Who?
I said I'm gonna do something everyone's gonna hate. I'm gonna fire down to OU.
You son of a fuck! I don't. It's
Sorry,
fine.
I just thought of it more.
I just realized you lowered Fairy to PU.
Yeah.
Isn't PU lower than NU?
Is it?
I've always thought PU is lower than NU.
I'm gonna look that up. You continue.
That's
Yeah, go ahead,
pretty
Kevin.
cool. Like it's a good typing. Like I enjoy it. Like if there's a chance I can use typing for flying type, I'd use it.
Yeah.
I use the
All right. All right, Noah. What did Sean say that triggered you to the point of lowering flying from P to C?
All right. Nothing. I just realized that a lot of flying types don't click with me. Like I like Staraptor, love them to pieces, best flying type. But like,
Crobat's better.
yeah, fuck Crobat.
I do.
Crobat is better.
I'm
I
with
don't care.
all of them
Thank
here. Sorry.
Thank you, Sean.
I don't care.
I agree too.
Oh, okay. I thought you were agreeing with Noah for some reason.
No.
It's
Crobat's
fine.
infinitely better than Staraptor.
It's fine. It's fine. You're wrong. It's fine. You prefer rats with wings, especially that one that has 4 wings. But yeah, no. Staraptor's like the only flying type I just like, and like
Yeah,
there
really.
might be
useful.
some Pokemon
Yeah.
that have flying as secondary, like Charizard, but like. Yeah, that's about it. Like, Talonflame's cool. The bird Pokemon from Gen 8's cool. That's about it. See.
All right.
Yep.
Ghost type.
Okay.
Where?
3, 2,
Yeah.
1, go.
Ghost type is so fucking good. We all.
Yep.
We all.
Oh, hey, look at that. We got them all.
Wow.
Everybody is an S tier.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, so first off, Ghost type in Gen 8 specifically is like one of the best types in the fucking game.
Yeah.
Because there's so many good mons in it, of course. Obviously, we got like Gengar, which is a fucking classic of sorts like that.
Yep. They'll fuck your shit up.
Dusknoir and Dusclops are really great. Shedinja's good if it was better typing. I love Chandelure.
I like Shedinja for my own personal reasons, but I'll explain my part on Shedinja.
I love Golurk as well.
Yes.
I like Cofagrigus. I like both forms of
I was just about
Cofagrigus.
to mention him too.
Yeah, Runerigus I also really like too. I like Spiritomb. I like Banette. I like IG Slash. It's busted as fuck. It's only a
I
Aegis
love
beta.
you,
Slash.
Aegis
Oh
Slash.
my
You're the
god.
fucking best.
King
Frost Slash, the
Shield.
bane of people's existence.
Fuck Frost Slash, but at the same time, I love it.
There's just so many good ghost types overall. Like, and it's immune to 2 fucking types for the first off. It's a great counter to psychic when you're not also poison type. Sorry, Gengar.
Yeah.
Even
But
then,
that
Gengar.
was
Fuck,
funny.
man.
You know
And
what's
ghost types-
hilarious? Because I heard that ghost type, like when I was a kid, ghost type were strong against psychic Pokemon, and then I get hit by psychic when I owned like I think
That's because of it. That's because
Yeah,
of its
it was-
poison typing.
was
But
poison
Gen 1
typing.
also.
yeah, I
but
didn't
Gen
know
1
that at first though. I didn't know that
Yeah.
at first.
and also
Yeah.
Gen 1 is trash because Nightshade is not stab. The only stab ghost type move you have is Lick, and that's not even super effective on Psychic in Gen 1.
Yeah.
if I
And then we had
Yeah, Liquid
and
is
then we
That's
had
why
was Shadow Ball Gen 2 or
psychic type
3?
Pokemons were busted in Gen
Was
1.
it was
Yeah.
Shadow Ball Gen 2 or 3?
Gen 2.
Okay, yeah. All right. But yeah, like, and they also have some really cool things you can do with ghost types. Like Curse can have its benefits and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they also are some of the most dark Pokemon in terms of backgrounds. Like,
Yeah, like
you remember Phantom?
You remember
Let's
Driftball?
just kill some kids, you know?
How about Yamask and Driftbloom?
Let's just steal some kids.
What about that fucking sandcastle one? Yo,
Oh, let's
my
just steal your
God.
soul.
that, remember his
Lit-
Pokedex?
How about Litwick? Oh man, when the candle goes out, you die.
Alistair,
Holy
that's what
shit!
his name is.
Oh, big deal. That was Charmander's.
Yeah, but this is a human. And then Chandelure leads you to your death.
Chandelure is
Yeah.
a fucking beast.
Yeah,
I know
it's
Chandelure's
Rotom, which is
great.
every type.
Golurk was
Most
great.
threatening.
Oh my
Chandelure
god, you mentioned
ever.
Rotom.
Yeah.
Fuck Rotom, wash the little piece of shit.
Yup,
Fucker.
Rotom Wash has the bane of everyone's existence, and it's still the best form. Because water is a really good type. We'll get to that.
But we'll get to that.
Fucking wrong.
No, Ghost is just solid overall. I love it.
Yeah.
Listen.
And Dragapult. Dragapult, gotta remember Dragapult.
Listen, there's 2 reasons for me why I think Ghost is S tier. Number 1, Gengar.
Yeah.
Number 2, everything else.
Actually,
you forgot freaking Destiny Bond for the record, which is
oh my
like
god.
Yeah, and then
fucking-
takes you down with you. If you're lucky enough.
it's a fuck you move, okay? Like even
If you want
like-
to kill me, I'll fucking bring it down with me.
like you got Shadow Ball, like you have freaking the Shadow
Hell,
Sneaks,
what's that? Come take me with
Shadow Giratina, Shadow Force, like
Lots
fucking
of shadows.
lots
Also,
of
I
shadows.
thought of
exactly.
this. I don't really dislike many ghost Pokemon.
No, they're all cool.
I don't like hate Ghost
Miss
Pokemon.
Miss Mag, even Miss Magius is pretty cool in my eyes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Also, Witch Hat. I love it.
Yep. Dusknoir is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, it made an already good Pokemon even better.
Yep.
Yep.
And then poor Bayonet. Well, got a Mega, at least.
They got a
Mega-
mega. Yeah, they got a mega.
It's so
It
cool.
was terrifying.
I just think that ghosts are like the most entertaining Pokemons to have, like especially like
Oh, yeah.
personality wise. Like they always have like the the troublemaking type of Pokemon personality, and they're always like so fun, kind of evil in some way. I don't know. Like Ghost is just a really solid type, and it's like you said, 2 immunities. Who else
Oh.
has that?
So good.
Name one. Name another type. Now, put your hand down. No, it's Ghost.
Aw.
Actually, you're right. I think it is the only one.
Pretty
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
It is. I'm looking at the type right now. It's just Ghost.
It is.
Like not even Steel resist.
Okay,
Not even
so
Steel has 2 immunities.
I forgot that Sean put fire down there. So yeah, Ghost is like the most popular in the chat right now.
So far, yeah.
So far, yeah.
I only
Okay.
put fire down because I was looking over it and I realized like there's gonna be some more up here. So
That's understandable. That's fine. But yeah, there are definitely so many good ghost type Pokemon. Like we talked about Benetta, we talked about Bennett. I mean,
Bayonetta?
no, Bennett. Sorry, Dusknoir, Miss Magius. We talked about Cofagrigus is another really good one, terrifying one. Of course, Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. Those are the classics.
The class, the OGs.
Oh yeah.
Spiritomb.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Giratina is a ghost. Yeah.
Giratina,
Yep.
yeah.
Ghost
Yep.
Dragon.
Dragon.
Okay, yeah, that's another really. awesome looking one. Chandador, of course. Trevenant has his own one.
Trevenant. How did I forget about Trevenant?
Yep. Trevenant's a
That's
cool
the
one.
Yeah.
Trevenant was actually a Gen 6 Pokemon I used in my playthrough.
Grow
Wait.
guys.
Was it Gen 6? I thought it was Gen 5.
Trevenant is Gen 6.
Yes,
Was it? Huh.
Yep.
it is.
I remember because I found one in the forest and I thought it looked fucking cool, and it was like, I want you in my
Of course.
team.
Oh, right, because it was a
Everyone else-
Gorgeist. Right.
And of course, everyone's new favorite ghost Pokemon, Mimikyu.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite Ghost Fairy.
Palisand, again, like that has the most scariest Pokedex description I've ever seen in a while.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Isn't Bayonet like a lost toy?
Golurk is another one.
Hell yeah.
Golurk. Of course, Aegislash is the goddamn shit.
Aegislash is goated. Aegislash is goated in Gen 6.
Aegislash
Also,
is absolutely
really good.
fucking the sickest.
also, who can forget Sableye? Fuck you,
Sableye,
Sableye.
yeah.
Mega Sableye, the bane of everyone's existence.
And Decidueye, like he's a part ghost.
Oh yeah.
Decidueye is great, yeah.
I love Decidueye. It's a shame Incineroar's there though. And Lulana is part ghost and psychic.
Oh, right.
Another one.
Yeah, that's true.
I just love. Oh my god! I'm just thinking about Aegislash here, even though we come up with other names. They're so fucking. It's so fucking good.
It's like you're jizzing just the thought of ghosts.
I know. I'm
biggest
just like
It's
every
HP
time I
stat.
think of every time I play Aegislash, I'm like thinking to myself, more power.
So when I think of Ghost, the only complaint I have, HP stats. And even then it makes sense.
Yeah, they don't have a lot.
Ghost HP stats are garbage.
Yeah, but that's because they're already dead, Sean.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it makes
I
sense.
think we talked.
And that normal attacks can't even touch them.
Yeah.
I think every physical attack is like.
Yeah.
And currently the Pokemon with the least amount of HP is a Ghost type. Hello, Shedinja.
Okay. Oh yeah. Now for my Shedinja story. I love using Shedinja against people who never played Pokemon. So
Isn't that little bug
That's so
Pokemon with
mean.
the halo on top?
yes,
it is immune.
Okay.
It is immune to anything it's not super effective against.
yes, I love using Shedinja to people who are just starting to play Pokemon. It's like, okay, you're ready to battle. Let's do it. You know, this is their first battle against me. I throw in Shedinja as my first Pokemon, and they're like trying to hit it. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? Why isn't it doing anything? It has 1 fucking HP, and it's like you can't even hit it with everything. They finally hit me with a super effective move. Oh, what's that? It has a focus sash? Try again. It's so entertaining to use Shedinja. I love Shedinja.
I wish it was only Ghost, if I'm being honest. It'd be so good if it was.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
But anyway.
Ghost. All right, Noah. It's your turn to suck.
Super casual time with Noah. Okay, so I did say Cinderace is one of, if not my favorite Pokemon. Golurk is the runner-up. That may be my favorite. Or
yeah,
not.
I've always thought it was Golurk, but it was your favorite.
I've known this for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, when it comes to my favorite Pokemon, it could change whenever the fuck I feel like it can change. Because Luxray is also in the mix, but yeah, Golurk is one of my favorites of all time. Easily my favorite ghost type. Gengar, classic, obviously. Giratina is my second favorite legendary. He has 2 forms.
Yeah.
He's a centipede in one.
Yeah, he can fly. Chandler's cool. I don't know if this is underrated or not, but the Punkaboo duo. I like those.
Gorgeist is cool.
Yeah, I talked about Gargeist before.
Yeah, Gargeist I like just for the design alone, honestly. Ruiner Gus.
Runerigus? Oh
Runerigus,
god,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I like him too. And
Sabra.
I also I don't really like. I mean, I don't really hate any ghost types, honestly, but alright, time for Noah's unpopular opinion time. Mimikyu is overrated.
I mean, there's a good reason for that.
I like that Sean and I said the exact same thing. It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Look, Mimikyu is one of the few Pokemon where I ride the hype train, if I'm being honest. And I'm fully on board. Choo choo.
Choo choo. But yeah, that's it. Gorlurk's awesome. Mimikyu sucks.
Golurk's awesome. Mimikyu
Long
sucks.
story
Ghost,
short,
that's why Ghost type best here.
Ghosts are the ghosts with the most.
Hell yeah.
With the most good Pokemon, yeah.
All right, now it's time to kick some grass.
Yeah.
Types.
You can really get
Now
out.
you're speaking my language.
Now you need to touch some grass.
Yeah, go touch a Bulbasaur, you fucking freak. Anyway,
Gross.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, so grass is probably my favorite type.
Whoa, really?
Yep. I
Oh,
love
wow.
grass. So remember
Both you and Noah are putting it on us.
I'm a little surprised at this, not gonna lie,
Wow.
actually. So
Okay, that's
actually,
interesting.
the thing about me is before earlier when you said like I don't always pick the fire starter, I usually pick the grass starter. Almost always. For a long
That's
time I
everybody's
picked the
least
grass
most
starter.
pick.
The first generation where I picked the fire starter was 4. Because I always picked Bulbasaur. I always picked Trico, and if I was to pick anything in 2,
So you just want
I-
to get Gen 1 out of the way then. The first two.
Bulbasaur is still the best starter in my opinion.
Bulbasaur is the best starter.
And then
to use
evolves
in
into
Gen
a
1 in Gen 1.
fucking freak.
It's the best start, it's the
I
best
love
star out there.
Venusaur. I don't care.
Venusaur's
but-
garbage.
Grass-
I like Venusaur. What the fuck's wrong with
Grass-
you?
That's cool.
Grass is some of my favorite mons. It has my favorite evolution with Leafeon. I love Leafeon so
You
much.
really? Leaf was your
Yes.
favorites.
Yes.
Yeah, Leafeon's cool.
Yeah, Leafeon
Yes.
might be my second favorite
I
evolution.
love
I'm
Leafeon.
telling you right now, there's not a single evolution I hate. I really like all. of them.
This is honestly such a shocker to me. I'm seeing so much
Even
Leafeon love, and I
Flareon.
like it. I'm getting so much Leafeon love, and I honestly kind of like it.
Oh yeah, but there's also a lot of really underrated grass types too. Like there's a Moongus which I really like, even though it's got Pokeballs. I don't care. It's a big doofy mushroom. I love Ludicolo. I love how happy it is all the damn time.
That's pretty sus.
Whimsicott.
I love
Whimsicott.
Ludicolo.
If I was to own a Pokemon, one of the top 5 would be Whimsicott. It's so fluffy and cute. I love that little bastard. Oh my god. And then one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and still easily my favorite fossil, Cradily. So fucking good. I love
Dude,
Cradily.
when we were just talking about like team building, dude, you really was like hell bent on making sure Cradily stayed on the freaking team.
Cradily is so good. Like I love its design. It's so good and competitive. It's a bulky motherfucker. It's 2 types with some of the most weaknesses, and it only has like 3 because they cover each other super fucking well. I really like Cacturn. Sceptile, still easily one of my favorite starters. And then I love Vileplume so much. I love Vileplume a lot.
I don't think I've ever heard a single person actually say that they love Vileplume.
It's
So
okay.
this is honestly a
That'd be
really-
right.
I never heard it either. But I mean, I like Vileplume. But I don't
And then I know everyone fucking hates it, but Ferrothorn.
I like Ferrothorn.
Everyone
I-
hates fighting it.
I know it's a pain in the ass to fight, but I like Ferrothorn.
I really like Lilligant. I really like Mr. President. Oh, I'm sorry, Obama Snow. And then,
I
of
hate
course,
I hate you.
there's Torterra. I love Torterra so much.
Yeah, he's a better
That's great.
Venusaur.
I mean,
Fuck you.
I love both of them almost equally, so it's really hard for
I
me to
agree
decide.
on that.
Roserade is really fucking amazing. I really like Tangrowth. There's just so
I've
many.
really
Oh,
grown.
fucking weird.
I've really grown towards Tangrowth because
It might as
started
well be
using-
a goddamn ghost. It's fucking scary as sin.
dude,
Yeah.
Tangrowth. I think I started using Tangrowth in Gen 7, and I started really liking him there. I've always liked Tangrowth, but I started like really liking him in Gen 7.
Grass has a lot of strategies too, with like status effects. There's so many fucking ways for grass
Right,
types
and
to
you
heal
can like
too.
use it to like poison or
Stunts.
make the opponent sleep.
Stunt 4,
I would just think regular
Leech
spores. Put 'em to
Seed.
sleep.
Leech Seed.
Yeah, like grass type is more strategic type.
Oh yeah.
Think about it. Yeah.
But there's just so many of my favorite Pokemon ever. I've always felt that like for a lot of people, especially like for starters, grass feels underrated, and it's always been one that I've loved like very much. It's one of, if not my favorite type, and it might stay there unless actually there's one that will rival it, but we'll see how it.
I
we'll
want to
see.
hear Noah's take. I really want to hear Noah's take on why it's S tier.
This
'cause there's-
actually surprises
it's-
me.
yeah, it's a surprise to me too.
Well, there's a
I
lot
thought
of. I mean,
I thought grass was going to be on D or C on his list.
no.
No, instead it's there on
I
yours.
mean, grass. Well,
It's on
grass
there.
types are they're neat. They're okay. That's why they're super high. No, I'm kidding. But
I knew
I
it.
agree that
Dog.
like I have my problems with some grass type Pokemon, specifically some final evolutions to certain
Yeah.
starters. It's
Yeah.
not just Venusaur. It's also the Chikorita lineup.
But Chikorita just sucks.
That's fair.
Like, Nick has sold me on Bayleaf being a cool mon, but I hate its final evolution.
That's fair.
I don't like any of them.
Again,
But yeah, like I love Bulbasaur. He's a classic, and Ivysaur is great too. Bayleaf is cool. I don't really like what it evolves into, but like
Yeah.
I think Venusaur, but no, like Oddish, like I like Oddish.
Oddish.
Like,
Oh, but you don't like
Gloom
Gloom
is
and Bottom.
Gloom
I-
is lame.
Gloom is I hate Gloom.
Like,
And say could be same for Bellsprout. I like Bellsprout, but I hate what the other
I
evolutions.
I actually like.
I like Victory. I actually like Victory Bell. Actually,
I do too.
Sceptile's cool. I like him a lot.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I like when it screams.
top tier.
I used to not like any of the Gen 3 starters, but like I warmed up
Trico.
I warmed up with Trico that I can legit say that he belongs in like maybe my top 10 maybe. Yeah, maybe
Profile's
not.
still one of the only
Maybe
element-
not
evolution.
because
Without
it's
a
steep
doubt.
competition. Another
This is the
day,
first
another
step.
tier list debate, but
this is the first step to getting Noah to like Gen 3.
I've known this for a bit. I've known it's like that. Also, Grovyle is still one of the only best metal evolutions.
and
Hell yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
I'll have a take on Grovyle in a minute.
But
But
we're
yeah,
talking
go.
about high tier grass starters. My
God damn it.
boys and girls, depending on whatever the fuck I get, Turtwig and Snivy. The cream of the crop of grass starters right there. Like, I love every single
Can most
Superior because of Contrary for me.
I think
Go
you
ahead.
cut off that one.
yeah, those two starters are the creams of the crops of grass starters for me, and in general. The rosy Pokemon, the one that
Roserade?
holds the rose, like that lineup's good. I like them.
That's right. Yeah.
Abomasnow is grass, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I like
Yeah,
that.
and it's super awkward.
Yeah.
What? Fuck you.
What do you mean? What do you mean
No,
awkward?
because it doesn't look like it. That's all.
It has green. It's a tree.
I know, but
It's a tree.
It's a
but it
frozen
has the
tree.
Obama. It has Obama in it, which is supposed to be an ice. No.
I thought, okay, to be honest with you, I thought you were going to make another stupid joke. Like, it has a bomb in there. Should we be voting?
It's like a both grass and ice type.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
because
thought,
it's a tree in the snow.
but I thought you were going to say this, Kevin. His name is Obama. Why shouldn't it be running for president? I thought you were going to say such shit
No,
like that.
what the fuck?
I was ready to punch you.
Well, anyway, Chespin is a good starting grass type as well.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Bringing back Pumpakaboo or whatever the fuck I don't even know how to pronounce that shit.
Pumpkaboo and Gorgeist.
Yeah, they're secondary grass, but you know what? That counts. Great for grass representation.
okay.
Decidueye, I used to fucking hate, but I've grown to love.
Hell yeah.
I like some good grass representation.
And even though I do not like the first or second evolution, I love Rillaboom.
Rillaboom's amazing.
Rillaboom's great.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with Grookey?
I hate it.
Rillaboom's
I
fine.
especially hate the second one.
Yeah, that
That's
one's
fine.
awkward.
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
don't like it either.
But Rillaboom
No,
I
I love
fucking love Rillaboom. I just gotta put up with two
Rillaboom's
shitty evolutions before I get
What's
there.
wrong with Grookey?
I don't
Grookey's
like.
fine.
I don't like
I'll be right
Grookey.
back.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't like Rookie.
Yeah. I also
Anyway.
another Pokemon from Gen 8, and this will be the last example, that I like the pre-evolution. I kind of hate. I mean, the final evolution's fine. It's Glossifer, Glossifer. The fucking plant with the red hair and the sunflower on her forehead. It evolves into L. You know, fuck Pokemon.
That was literally
These
way
aren't
too
even
good.
real names. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
So-
Don't be. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, sorry. I also like grass type Pokemon, but I feel like they're the least most picked out of like fire and water starters. As far as I've seen a lot of playthroughs of it, and they always start off with at least fire or water for the most part. But they do have like Trico and Grovyle Sceptile like are super popular, they're super great, and not to mention Rowlet and Decidueye, they're very good. Again, like what Noah said, Rillaboom's great, amazing Pokemon. I really like the new cat one. I can never like say his name.
Sprigatito.
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 Thank you.
That name.
And also, of course, Snivy, Survive, and Superior are great too. Leafeon's great. Oh god, I was about to say Chestnut, but I was like, no, fuck that.
What's wrong with Chestnut?
He's 4 times weak to flying.
Oh,
He's 4 times weak to your face.
that doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense in my book.
I mean, a brick to the face might be 4 times
cool
weak than your
Pokemon.
face.
Obviously, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur is another very good one. Vileplume's good. Victory Bell's good. Sifttree's good. Obama Snow was a good one. I miss he was when he was president. Among Us before Among Us was a thing.
Wow, good one. Next one I catch, I'm gonna call it Among Us or just call him Sus.
What he says, Ludicolo is another one. Even though that's also part water. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of in my head. It's a good setup. It's a very solid setup. It's a good strategic type. It's pretty much the healer of the Pokemon series, if you will, because of Leech Leaf and all that.
Yeah, I can
Explain.
yeah.
I meant to say, and
Yeah.
like training abilities. Yeah, it was good.
No, do not worry about my placement of B tier. I do like me some grass types. It's just that much like fighting and flying that I just couldn't really list a whole lot of Pokemon that I like. You know, off the top of my head, I could think of Venusaur. And here's my hot take: y'all love Sceptile. I love Sceptile, but I am the people that will say that I like Grovyle more.
Oh, okay.
You
that's
lame
fine.
hippie piece of shit.
Yeah. Go away.
Yeah, like those are like those are the main ones I could think of off the top of my head. You know, Venusaur, the
Bring
Trico
it back.
line, Torterra is one of my faves. Basically the starter, Superior as well. I also all their grass types, so honorable mentions to Ferrothorn for being a dick.
It's a dick.
But
Prickly
freaking, but like grass is such an underappreciated typing still to this day because there's so much shit you can do that can really piss your opponent off to bits. Leech Seed, it's literally a leech. It's draining your every being the moment you're like, no matter how long you're staying in the battlefield, Leech Seed fuck you up.
Even if you faint the Pokemon, you can still have to face it.
Yeah. It's like even if you switch the Pokemon that use the Leech Seed, they will still get healed from the Leech Seed up until they start switching. So look that shit. Freaking Stun Spore, Sleep Powder. There's so much variety within like grass type moves that is honestly just incredible. it's just the reason why I feel like it's just down here for me is just mostly because of my lack of appreciation towards a lot of the Pokemon from that typing. Because aside from the starters and Ferrothorn and Tangrowth, yeah, Tangrowth's another one I really like. I don't really have a big appreciation towards a lot of like grass types. There are some that I do like, and I do have a lot of fun with them, and I definitely hate it when I hate dealing with them too sometimes. But you know, I like grass. I do like them a lot. It's just like in the mid for me.
Fair enough.
All right.
I don't really have a lot to say.
We are going to ground mark 6 feet under by talking about ground types.
Good one.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
So currently, I'm gonna debate with myself right now, and I'm gonna decide in 3 seconds. 3,
Girthquake.
1.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Earthquake.
I had to decide whether I would say I like grass or ground better, and in my gut, I'm like I like ground better. Cause first of all, another competitive thing, I was a ground main. I was primarily a ground main. Because ground is such a good fucking type.
Okay,
Also,
wait, hold on, slow down. Okay, so you were a flying type gym leader. Wait.
so, okay, let me list you through. Let me list you through how it went. So I started in the league as a bug type Pokemon gym leader, and then
Okay.
I tested as what was called an Elite Sentinel, which is basically a replacement for Elite Four if they weren't there, and I was flying. Then I became champion. I was a ground man.
Okay. Is there anything above it that we should be prepared for?
No, ground would be. I was champion for about like a year and a half, and ground was the big thing.
I knew about the elite thing because one of my close friends did that.
Yeah. And then leagues had to die. But ground is such a good fucking type. A lot of my favorite Pokemon of all time: Garchomp, Gastrodon, Torterra, Gliscor, Hippowdon, Rhyperior. Well, maybe not Rhyperior, but I like Rhyperior. Mamoswine's fucking amazing. I love the Swampert line. My favorite Pokemon of all time, Excadrill. So good.
Yay.
Love it. Seismitoad is really cool.
what
Krookodile,
was.
fucking amazing. Love Krookodile to bits. Sandslash, one of my favorite Gen 1s. I really love Claydol, even though it's all doofy and shit like that. Whiscash the same way. And of course, Flygon. Love
Claydol's
Flygon
doofy.
to
I never
bits.
thought Claydol's doofy.
Claydol's kind of doofy. I love Flygon to bits.
He has no face.
Yeah, and then there's Golurk again. And also ground has one of the best moves in the game, which is Earthquake. Unless you're in a double battle and you don't
Earthquake
have
is
someone
so good.
levitate and flying.
No, you just need as long as you have levitate, levitate, a flying type, protect.
And
Fuck that shit. Spam that shit.
Yeah, but other than that, it's still super good.
It's amazing. And ground is one of those types that is relatively easy to predict, but it has such a fucking amazing like combination. And those two Pokemon of combination are Excadrill and Hippowdon. Hippowdon sets up sand, and I don't know if either of you, do any of you know Excadrill's abilities?
Every single time I fight an extra drill, they will
Sandstream?
always have a balloon.
No, Excadrill gets two abilities, which is Sand Force and Sand Rush. Sand Force doubles its speed in sand, and Sand Rush doubles its attack in sand. So it either gets super duper fucking fast or super duper fucking strong. And it becomes ridiculously hard to fight.
I've known you for a year now, but I think based on like freaking Excadrill, like his abilities and everything that and the fact that he was like an Ubers in Gen 5, if I remember correctly,
Easily.
I think I already see why he is your favorite.
You can tell the anime
I
reference,
already
yep.
know. Like I see I see your passion in Pokemon battling, which is amazing,
Yep.
by the way. And so like now I see why Excadrill is like your perfect favorite Pokemon.
It's such a
I
good
see it
Pokemon. I love its
perfectly.
design. It's sleek. It reminds me of my favorite anime. It's got two of the most amazing types in the fucking game. It's really good overall. It's in one of my favorite generations. It's part of one of my favorite combinations of Pokemon. The teams themselves you can make with ground are really great. And they're also they're a really great offensive and defensive type because they're not super weak to a lot of things, but they also do a lot of damage to other things too. It's just overall such a good fucking type.
They only lack sometimes special defense, but their physical defense is mwah.
Even then, there's a lot of ones that are really good for special defense. Like there's of course Gastrodon and Seismitoad, which also have water immunity, which is great too. And then Torterra has some special defense a bit. They are more bulky in the physical defense side.
I never saw Torterra with special defense, to be honest.
It's like base 75, I think, but it's got a good defensive typing. Aside of like getting hit by ice.
Yeah, like ground sides are generally really good at physical defense.
Yeah,
But-
no, they're the best easily, if not like compared to Steel. But like they're just so good, and they're really diverse in like their designs too. Like I know we mentioned before like how some of the great things like Dark have like a really consistent like styles, but like Ground is very varied. And even has some Pokemon that are kind of doofy, and I love them for it, like Quagsire.
I love Quagsire.
He's always having a good time, and he's having a good time with all 5 of his brain cells.
Why
Also, one of my favorite memes, which is, if you don't know, there's these memes of like Pokemon holding up signs of things they did wrong, and Quagsire's is with this big ass smile, I don't care, because unaware.
Wow.
Yep, I love it. But yeah, Ground's such a good type.
There is one reason, and one reason only, why Ground is S tier. Earthquake.
Fair enough.
Earthquake. And also, you already mentioned a lot of the Pokemon that I really fucking like between Garchomp, Gastrodon, but you need to you can't forget Nidoking. You can't forget like I love Nidoking. Like
Nidoking's great in later.
Nidoking is very good.
I liked him in Gen 1 too. He's not the best, but it's like
he's honestly a better special attacker because he gets Sheer Force and a lot of
I know, right? Freaking Garchomp. I love Steelix. He's one of my favorites.
That's very nice.
Right. Here's another mid one that I like more than the final one, but I've always liked Right On more.
I feel like a lot of people.
Dude, like Dawn Fan is another one.
Dawn Fan's really good.
I
Doug
just
Trio.
love Doug Trio. I
don't like Doug Trio.
I get that he has 3. It's basically 3 Digletts.
Yes, but he's so fast.
He is pretty fast. It's true.
He is so fast.
I like him all in Doug Trio because he's got that luxurious hair.
He has Arena.
Really good.
He has Arena Force, which is like he has Arena Force, which means you are freaking fucked if you cannot switch your Pokemon with Arena Force.
Arena Trap.
Arena Trap. Sorry, Sand. I was thinking of something else.
You're thinking of Sandforce as well.
Yeah.
I said it.
But I want to talk like Sand is just overall good, but it's like because it benefits it benefits Ground, Steel, and Rock in many ways.
Yep.
But it's just like something about Ground types. I don't want to get too much until we get to Water, but Swampert.
Oh yes.
Swampert is one of my go-tos. Like
are those ones?
Yeah, like you've also mentioned Quagsire. Like I love the water ground typing.
Yeah.
You just have to deal with grass, and chances are you're gonna have fucking Ice Punch or Ice Beam are significantly high. Those grass types can get fucked.
You want to hear a story?
Tell me.
I've had Gastrodon live a Woodhammer.
That's fucking crazy.
I love that. I always get a Gastrodon, name it Puddin'.
Oh, Puddin'.
Also, one of my favorite bits that I've ever had in competitive was we were training one of the new folks, and they were trying out. It was either water or grounds, and they were down to their last mon, and they were just and they sent out Gastrodon, whose name was Peachy. I love that so much.
Yeah,
I need a plushie of that little bastard.
But I love ground. Oh, I also like Golem, and well, there wasn't more rocks, but we'll get to rock later. But I love ground. Ground is great. Like I feel like ground is like a definition. Like if you've ever wanted a type that makes you feel powerful in some way, ground is your
powerful.
Earthquake.
Thank you,
or Earth Power if you're Nidoking.
Fair.
Okay, so the only reason why I have it this low is just because my favorite Pokemon is like the weakest to it. Really,
spite.
I'm not saying that I hate it, obviously, because I don't hate any type, like I said.
But this is my least favorite because
spiteful.
Fuck you.
Spiteful bastard.
That's literally. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have put it at high tier. Which is like,
you are spiteful. I was kidding.
Wow.
All right, you know what? I'll go easy on you guys. I'll put it right here. Then.
There
you go. I'll change my mind. Then that's for you guys.
Kevin. Earthquake though.
Earthquake though. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
Should be an S tier.
All right. No, it's staying in high tier. That's it. But yeah, they are very good ground types like Sandslash, Dugtrio, Marowak, Donphan, Groudon, Excadrill.
Groudon! Wow, I forgot about him. What the fuck?
Groudon's sick looking. Excadrill. So yes, Sean, you may cheer for that.
Oh yeah.
I also like Excadrill. Design anyway. Mudsdale.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Sandaconda's fine. I like that. I love the Dugtrio Alolan form.
Fabio hair.
Fabio hair. Thanks you, Minnesota.
No, fuck you.
Rhydon, Gliscor, Flygon.
Aerodactyl is another one.
Yeah, Aerodactyl.
Oh,
No,
wait,
it's
no,
not.
wait.
It's
Wait, oh
rock.
my god. For some reason, I thought we were talking about rock.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you said Aggron, and it's like, oh yeah. So I thought it's because
No,
Aggron
Aggron's
is
also rock. It's not.
Crocodile.
Yeah, I know. That's what I heard. I heard. Aggron.
Slaydon. Golurk. Oh, but of course, we can't forget the best one of all, Stunkfist. No, I'm joking.
Fuck off.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Geodude, Graveler, Golem's another one. Very good setup. Onyx, Steelix, Nidoqueen.
There's another
Pokebitch.
Pokemon. There's another Pokemon.
Quagsire.
What?
There's one guy that
What?
nobody has mentioned. Landorus.
Oh,
Landorus,
right, yeah.
right.
The one that the only one of the few
Wow.
Ubers that's allowed
Oh,
in
God.
monotype. It's so busted. Good. Oh, let's just put up gravity so all my earthquakes hit. Fuck
Oh
you.
my god, I totally forgot. How did I forget about this one? Yo, you all remember Diggersby though? Diggersby though.
I
Diggersby.
have a
Diggersby though.
yeah, Diggersby.
This man has ears that are arms.
I
Yep.
don't. He's ugly as
You
shit,
get
but I
that?
feel like the meme.
It has
He is pretty
ears
ugly.
that are arms, my guy. He will fold his real arms and beat the shit
He's
out of
actually
him.
pretty good.
He's
Yeah, he really
strong. It's ridiculous.
It's
Yeah,
so
Because of sheer
strong.
force.
Yeah, sheer force. Yeah.
Not sheer force. Fuck. What is it called?
But yeah, but that's another good.
No, it's
thing
Yeah, but
for
that's
it.
like Nidoking and stuff. But this Diggersby is something else.
what the hell is its ability?
Oh.
Huge power. Huge power.
Huge power. That was it. Yes.
That was it. Because it's the same thing as
He will beat
Zumrogus.
the shit out of you, man. He is like S+ tier.
It's
man.
huge power or pure power. They're the same thing.
No, it's huge power.
Yeah.
It is huge power. Yeah.
Because I think Mega Metachamp gets pure power.
Oh my god, I love Diggersby. That fucking meme should have kept going forever. It's so funny. So
I
good.
mean, no one's stopping you. Diggersby though.
Diggersby though.
Uh,
Hashtag revive Diggersby though.
God damn it.
Diggersby has been like wiped from my mind for a while, so it's like
It
I'm
has
being
been.
reminded of it.
I love
I remember from
Diggersby.
normal teams.
Oh man, yeah. God, I can't believe I forgot about Diggersby though.
See now, Ground's definitely sounding like an S tier material, huh?
Yeah, I'm so close.
Okay, let's try harder. Diggersby though.
God damn it.
All right, here you go.
There we go. That's how you do it. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Diggersby literally saved the ground types.
It
I
went
don't-
from
I don't know how to feel about that.
it went from good to great, and
Great.
Diggersby
Yes.
brought it up to favorites.
Yep,
Simone,
that's right.
Simone the Diggersby. Who the hell do you think I am? Will pierce the heavens with our ground type. And I've tainted Noah's video with a Gurren Lagann
Yep,
reference. Guess
and
what?
here's Noah, by the way. He's
No?
also here.
Noah said
Is he still
he
gone?
would be back, and he is still gone. So
Damn.
we want to continue until he comes back, and then he'll talk Gush about ground.
All right, yeah. Diggersby though.
Is that all we got?
Okay. The final thoughts, Diggersby, though. All right. So while we wait for Noah, we'll continue with.
I didn't even know he
Nice.
was AFK.
Do we want to?
Yeah.
Because are we gonna? Because we.
I mean, the option is either we continue.
then he's got to know when he comes back. He has to know the Diggersby.
God damn
okay,
it.
I hear a noise.
Oh, I
heard a door. Here we go.
Hey, he's back.
Let's say it on the count of 3.
Okay.
Wait, Noah, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Okay.
one,
Wait,
two,
wait,
three.
wait.
Diggersby,
Diggersby,
though.
No.
What the fuck?
We all have Groudon Esther.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
thanks.
think I'm trying to
Yeah,
take that.
he went for being super spiteful that,
Oh.
that ground
Oh.
resisted electricity. That electric. Wait, what? That he was super spiteful that ground was immune to electric, and then we somehow convinced him to put it on good. And Diggersby though put it on his favorite. So this went through a character development on Kevin's end.
Oh yeah.
All right, your turn now.
I love your Diggersby.
All
Don't
right,
ever
so to
I
make
thought
it
you were
really
gonna- I
brief,
thought you were going to
because
say, "I love your dick."
Stop.
No, I
I'm gonna keep
I
this
mean,
really short.
well-
Because Sean listed off all the great ones, but what makes it S to me is that two Pokemon from different generations that are my favorite in those generations are ground types. You got
Golurk.
for
Go
Gen
on.
5 it's Golurk. For Gen 1 it's Sandslash.
Yeah, I always see
I
you
knew
always
that.
put Sandslash in
I
your
like
team.
it. I like that Flash.
I knew that one. Yeah.
Yep. Sandslash is up there with one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I love its design. And ground types, again, like Mark, Earthquake. It's a pretty fucking powerful move.
I love Earthquake. I just hate when it's used on me.
Fair
I know how
enough.
good it is.
And of course, there's a lot of other great ground types, but Sean really listed a lot of the great ones, and I have very few exceptions for what he just listed. So yeah, ground, S rank.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Let's
here,
go.
baby.
Let's
All
go.
Now
Diggersby,
Let's
no!
it's time to break the ice with ice types.
Break the ice, yeah.
You better freeze. I have a gun pointing at you. Anyway.
Oh, just chill out. Oh, chill out, my dude.
Stop it. Shut the fuck up, Arnold
I thought it was
Schwarzenegger.
an ice joke.
Ice
What? Kill the dinosaurs. The Ice Age.
Kevin, you're a cool individual.
I'm gonna
Aw.
die.
You know why freezing was so unpopular in school? Because his
Oh,
brother
it's three ice types. 3, 2, 1. Go.
That's my job.
That's my job.
Alright, fine.
Hey, look.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Ice is my least favorite type.
Same.
Wow.
Okay.
Ice
So
is,
I'm
in
gonna,
my opinion,
I'm hurt.
I'm gonna make this a little quick. Ice is a garbage type. Ice is easily the worst type in the entire
it does
game.
have a lot of weaknesses.
No, it's the
Yeah.
fact that ice.
It's
So the problem with ice is it's a really good offensive type. There's very few offensive bonds like
it
Weavile and shit like
sucks
that.
defensively.
There's
Oh,
so
yeah,
many of
that-
them that are defensive, and defensively it is
stand by that.
garbage. It is
And then-
horrible.
And then when you do have, and then when it is a dual typing, it more so hinders the Pokemon. Like Weavile has like a 4 times weakness to freaking fighting,
Oh,
and it's like,
what's-
especially if you combine it with Rock as well. Like it's just a terrible combination.
no, Mark, you're forgetting the worst part about it being defensive type. It only resists itself.
That's garbage.
It
And it's
only
like
resists itself.
someone brought it up. I forgot who said this, but if you have a water type, you might as well just use a water type because 90% of the time, 99% of the time, your water type is going to have a move like Ice Beam, shit like that.
Yep.
So it's like having an ice type is irrelevant.
There's
It's
very few ice types that I really like, and even then, they're already another type that I love. Like I really
There
like
are
Abomasnow.
things like I
I
like
like Glacial
yeah,
a lot, and
though.
Weavile. I like
Yeah, I
Snorlax lineup.
yeah.
But Delibird, hate it. A lot. There is. I've never really been a big fan of Dugong, if I'm being honest.
I honestly forgot about Dugong.
Yeah. Jinx.
Dugong?
Fuck it. Don't
Oh,
like Jinx.
Dugong, okay.
You don't want to make out with Jinx.
No, I want to shoot it in the face.
Oh, Sean, suck me, whoa.
It's just so
Oh,
many
yeah,
ice,
big boy. You
so many
like
ice
all
types.
this?
so many ice
Both
types
of you
are so
stop.
fucking underwhelming. It's the type is
I
literally.
dropped the papers. I might as well bend over.
I hate this so much. I hate this so much.
This is all because of Jinx.
Uh,
This is why ice is
Ice is a garbage type.
yes, Jinx exists.
No, ice is still the worst type in the game. Like at least bug got better. Ice still has yet to do that.
Ice, ice was kind of useless before, and it's still useless now. And it's like, there are some ice types I like, but they're also combined with other things. I'm actually struggling to remember a mono ice type that I like because, when I think of ice types I like, I think of Weavile, I think of Lapras, I think of a Bobble Snow. That's not even
There's
mono ice.
Avalugg.
Mammo Swine?
No,
Mammoth Swine is
it's
hard ground.
No, it's
But
ice.
yeah, but it's also ice.
It's ice ground, but I'm talking about like mono ice. Obviously I like Mammoth Swine.
Oh,
Obviously I like Mammoth Swine. But yeah, it's a mammoth. It
yeah,
reminds me of
there's a
Andy
Clay
from
guy who's
Ice
fully
Park.
ice. There's Glaceon. There's Reggie.
Mark, what about Avalugg?
Don't care about Avalok, but I do like
Oh.
Glaceon.
Oh yeah, Glaceon I really like.
Yeah, I do like Glaceon a lot.
Ice types are
There
really
you go.
pretty,
Glaceon's
but they're
very
also
good.
really garbage.
Yeah, like you'll never catch me being an ice type gym leader. Like far
No,
from it.
let's just be like, hey, I just want
If
to
you-
lose.
If you want a section of the video that divides the casuals to the competitives, ice types is the way to
The
go.
ice types
I
is
knew
the-
this was gonna happen. I knew this was
ice-
gonna happen.
The ice types is the last Jedi of the Pokemon types.
No, it's not. Wait.
What do
No,
you mean?
it's
No, it's
not
not.
that
No,
bad.
never mind. I was thinking of Rise of Skywalker. You were talking about. Never mind.
No. I'm talking about the things. I'm talking about like divisive opinions. So,
Okay.
but like Sean and I are kind of looking at it more so as like a competitive like.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But we
You're
are-
both
like,
losers. I got that.
But like we also. I like some ice types, but
Yeah,
it's still
it's just the same typing as garbage.
yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, let's hear your takes.
Actually,
Sorry.
you know what?
I feel
I'm
bad
looking.
now.
I'm looking at the Pokemon list again. I'm putting this up.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
Hey,
All right.
you and me know it's
I-
been a show.
I was a little. Honestly, my knowledge of ice type Pokemon was very small, so I looked up an ice type list, and I'm like looking at all the Pokemon. I'm like, wow, actually, I like a lot of these.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty, but ice just sucks.
Yeah, it has
And
Weavile,
again,
which is
I don't
amazing.
fucking care about competitive.
Okay. Go ahead.
Like,
It's a really
Sorry,
cool
Steph.
quote, and I don't mean that in a pun way.
honestly, they're honestly I only like 3 Alolan forms. One of them is Alolan Raichu, which is irrelevant right now. But
Raichu.
I
What?
do.
No, that's
I
not
said
an
it
ice.
was no. I'm building up to something. I just said Raichu's irrelevant right now because it's not an ice type. I actually do like Alolan Sandslash, although I might be
Hey.
biased
Yeah,
to the
cool.
I might be biased to the Pokemon, but fuck you. With that being said, I also like Alolan Ninetales.
Yeah, it's great. I love the low Ninetales.
I kind of like Dugong. I like how Doopy
Dugon's
looks.
great.
Foster
Yeah.
is cool. Lapras is cool.
Yep.
Mamoswine is I like is a
They're
lot.
cool.
I get it. Abomasnow, Weavile. Glaceon is my 3rd favorite Eevee evolution.
They're cool, right, Noah?
I'll tell you what's not cool: the ice cream Pokemon. That can fucking die.
Fucking
Yeah.
stupid ass ice cream.
Yeah.
Same joke every time.
No, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Okay.
Oh God, Jesus!
Like,
someone,
If the,
Sean,
here,
Sean, you started
okay,
her.
let me break it down. Okay, I'm a casual Pokemon fan. Do you know what casual Pokemon fans like? They like nice design Pokemon, and this is a subjective thing altogether. But just like you with Gen 1 Pokemon, I hate the simple looking Pokemon that are just like based off of an object or something. I hate the keys, I hate the ice cream, and I hate the Pokeball. I hate I agree with you. I think the evolutions where it's just more of the same Pokemon just combined together is stupid as fuck. But that's just how I feel. So fuck you.
Noah, wait. But going back to that last thing you just said about the Pokemon merging together, Dick Trio though.
Stop.
I don't fucking
Well,
care.
that's an exception.
And Vanillix is literally a combination of everything I hate. Like it's an object and it's the same object fused together. So
Doug
eat
Green's not
a
an
dick.
object. It's okay,
Eat
well.
a dick.
So
Mm.
I'm gonna go off and say why I really enjoy Ice type, just because like it's just a cool ability, not just on Pokemon, just like in general. Like it's a really awesome ability, and it has like again a lot of Pokemon that I like that are Ice type, like again Vulpix and Ninetales, Alolan forms. There's Regice, there's Glalie,
Glalie.
Glalie. Oh, that's how you say
Oh
it.
yeah, Glalie. I remember Mega Glalie would change his self-destruct to ice typing.
Yeah, it's pretty good Pokemon for competitive. Beartic's another one. I mean, Avlog, yeah, you could say that about Avlog. It's not really that great on anything else, but its defense is ridiculous. Like, it's really powerful defense. Sandshrew and Sandslash have really good low on ice forms. Articuno's very pretty looking. Mamoswine, Frostlass.
Yeah, I'm looking at Avalog. I'm not that crazy about that.
Dugong, Cloyster, Lapras, Sneasel.
Oh yeah, Cloyster is ice type. I almost forgot.
Yep. Was a Weavile. Oh god, I forgot about Whalerain.
Walrein. I love Walrein.
Walrein's cool.
God.
Another water ice
The
type.
horror that I used to have.
I love Walrein. I think as a kid he was my favorite.
Fuck him. This sheer cold bullshit.
But you fuck you and your sheer
be a
cold
higher
Fucking
level.
bullshit.
sheer cold me like
Just be a higher level.
It's
Just sheer cold my ass. I don't know.
Your cult can't do anything if you're a higher level. Just
I
saying.
know, but like usually I'd level like no, it's like we used to like battle like with friends and who used to use what? Oh, Todd was the one who used Walrein, and he also always like tries. He always used rest, and then he wakes up immediately and uses sheer cold, and then just one hit KOs me.
Nah.
RNG.
And then again, I can't really blame you too much on the one hit KO moves because I remember a particular tournament where that
It's like so easy to do.
The one that completely fucked you.
so bullshit.
Good times.
So dumb. But despite that, I really love most of the Pokemon in that type. That's why it's up there this high. And just because of its ability alone. Yes, it is not very good defense or special defense wise, but it does have that
Snowcloak,
defense. It is really good.
Snowcloak can eat penises.
Yeah, I personally have a soft spot for it. Or actually, a cold spot for it. Whatever. Oh, I'm done.
Oh, ha ha ha.
I'm done.
Noah, do you have anything else you want to add? Because you didn't really talk much about ice. Alright, so
no, not really. I listed a lot of
Yeah, you
Pokemon
really gave us the cold shoulder there.
God damn it.
anyway, back to, let's
I will freeze you.
Let's go to a normal conversation with normal.
I hate this.
Can I bash my head against
Man,
this
I
desk?
can't wait to poison you later, but
Hey.
alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't care if this is too high. I love normal.
I love normal.
I
love
love
normal people.
I love normal. I don't care.
Okay.
I know I was going to be alone on this one. I love normal
So
type.
my thing, I know what you're coming from because normal is a fucking great type competitively. Such a good damn type. You wouldn't think it, but it's a really good type because there's two reasons why. One, normal has the biggest amount of Pokemon because so many Pokemon are normal, and two, it has the largest move pool because so many types are normal. You know. And there's just so many good mons there.
And they also have some of the good ones, especially like they can learn a shitload of variety.
The only weakness it has is fighting.
Yeah, and
it's
it's
not
like
super effective against anything, but it doesn't matter.
and here's the thing, like normal also like has a variety of different move pools besides the normal typing itself. Like it can use like a good portion of them can use a bunch of like other different typings like fightings or air flying types, and depending on which one you're using, there's a unique way to playing around with it. Listen, like I think Snorlax has been in the most of my teams in like any Pokemon game because Snorlax is like so fucking good in the first 4 gens, especially.
Yeah.
Like Ursaring was another fun Pokemon I used in Gen 3.
Yeah,
like,
it's really underwhelming.
freaking like Like I can't really remember too much off the top of my head, but it's like all I remember was that like anytime I even have fucking fun using slacking, okay? And slacking has
No, Slacking can do a lot of shit, man.
slacking can kick your ass, but like
Ooh,
you gotta
Mark.
you gotta get rid of that fucking ability. Yeah.
Mark, you want to know something that's funny? Actually, speaking of slacking, there's a ROM hack out there called Vintage White that changes slacking's ability to
So
guts.
the same. What the fuck?
Yes. that is waiting. You're waiting to die.
The same Pokemon, the same game that literally broke Electrode, literally just fucks.
Yes.
Like it made slacking unbeatable.
Yes.
Okay.
Only one slacking though, but yeah, it gave it guts. But yeah, no,
Still,
slacking
like,
is fun.
No, like and still like and even besides the mono normal types like Snorlax, like just like some of
A
the
lot of
birds
mono
as well.
normals. A lot
Yeah,
of mono
like
normals.
so many normal types are so fun to use. Like even the ones that are like are also combined with flying types. We were just talking about Diggersby.
God damn it.
I don't know. Normal. I love using normal types. They are the most fun. Like they're not my favorites, mind you, but they are extremely fun to use. Like I always like to have at least one in my team. Like even whether it's like a normal playthrough. Like I said, Snorlax has been like goat of mine for a very long time. It's just a fun typing. Also, come on, fucking Swellow. We were just talking about Swellow when we
I
were
love
talking about
Swellow.
fire types. Freaking
But-
Facade, Guts.
Well,
Just take me away.
let me just get to why it's this. Let me just get to why it's only in the middle right now. I will agree with just about everything you said. You know, it's a really fun type to use. It's very varied. It's really good competitively. I don't like a lot of normal types.
That's fine. Like I figured they're like very, generic in some of their designs probably, but it's like I just find some so entertaining to use.
One of my least favorite Pokemon of all time is a normal type.
Really? Who is it?
I can't remember the name, but it's the rodent from Gen 5.
Oh, Watchog.
I hate Watchog.
Watchog.
I hate Patrat and Watchog. They are my least favorite
but-
rodents. They are just stupid looking, and I really don't care for them at all. And even then, another problem with me with normal is there's only a few in a lot of gens that I really gravitate towards. I really like Dodrio. I like Wigglytuff from like Gens 1 and such. For Gen 2, Ursaring's kind of cool, I guess. But other than that, not really much.
Very cool.
I like Ursaring.
Gen 3 has some cool ones. Like I like Exploud. I like the Zigzagoon lineup. The rodents are usually pretty cool. I like Lopunny. I like Blissey and Chansey.
Except
Ironically, the rodents are the ones I definitely gravitate towards. Honestly, Bibarel may be
Because
like an
you're a rat.
HS slate.
Holy shit!
Why do I hang out with you? I don't get it.
Damn! I'm living in fucking trash.
Freaking A. I was gonna talk about Bibarel. I was gonna talk about Bibarel, but now I don't really want to talk.
The other
Fuck
problem
you.
with normal, the other problem with normal is that there's so many Pokemon there that have potential but are kind of garbage. I think the two biggest Pokemon that could be a giant fucking threat if it wasn't for their horrible abilities, Regigigas
Yes.
and fucking
Yeah.
Slacking, because those two Pokemon
Slacking.
are ridiculously terrifying if they had a different ability.
Regigigas is the more insulting of the two because at least with
Its ability
slacking
is
you can.
garbage.
Yeah, it's like at least with slacking you can attack on the second turn.
Yeah,
But it's like with Regigigas, you have slow start. That's like a 5-turn thing.
you
can't
just dip before you
substitute it.
get there.
Yeah, before you even get to his oak, and you can't learn shit like protect and stuff.
Yeah, like it's only stat. It only is one stat below 100. Like it's ridiculous. And the other problem with normal is like again, I know like I said, a lot of Pokemon are kind of normal. Their designs.
nice.
They're another thing I'm thinking of actually now is I don't like a lot of normal types. Like the only really new one that I like is Wooloo.
No, I understand like them from a design standpoint. Why you may think they're mid to you. I get that completely. Like Snorlax is just a big teddy bear, and
I like
Ursaring is just a
Snorlax. I
bear.
think I'm biased.
But no, but like that's the thing. Like
Yeah.
for me, like the reason why I like normal types isn't really the thought of their designs per se. Even though I do like their designs personally, but it's just using them has always been fun. And I'm biased with Ursaring because I used one in XD, and Ursaring was like one of my he was like one of the first Pokemon I increased to level 100 back in the day. So I do have a soft spot for Ursaring. Same with Hariyama for that same reason. Like it's their first Shadow Pokemon. I don't know. Like I just love using normal types, like just for battling's sake. Return is one of my favorite fucking moves in the entire game. Like
Busted.
it
That
does
Mega
it
Lopunny's
does so
fucking
much
terrifying.
it does so much damage based on your friendship level with your Pokemon. If it's at the max, and that return is like fucking brutal.
It's like base 122, I believe.
I'll have to say, but it's really based on your friendship with your Pokemon. Frustration is the literal opposite. Your Pokemon has to fucking hate you.
Yeah. So, and since more evolutions are with friendship, it's usually going return. Some games even give it to you. But yeah, no, I get what you mean by normal types. I just
Normal types are just really fun. There's no average base power with return, but it's stronger the higher your friendship is.
No, I mean it's strongest is base 122.
Oh, probably.
Because I think maximum happiness is 122. I think it's a weird number, something like that, or maybe it was 222. One of the two. I don't know.
I think it's 222 actually, because I vaguely remembered it being in the 200 category. I might be confusing it with EVs.
Hold on. All right, someone else continue while I look this up.
Yeah, but bottom line, I love normal. I love normal types. They're fucking great. All right.
So for me, normal types, it's just basically normal. It's literally just average at best for me. But yeah, it does have its advantages. Its only weakness is fighting, and it can be very good. And it does have nice Pokemon. For me personally, it's Meowth, Persian. I love those Pokemon.
Persian is so busted in Gen 1. Freaking Slash in Gen 1.
Yeah, it was really good. I wish Persian was more used better. Like in the I wouldn't say make him as powerful as Gen 1, but at least make him viable, but oh well. Kangaskhan, Tauros, Ditto, Eevee, of course, Snorlax, Ursaring, I really like, just like Mark does. Zangoose is another cool one.
Zangoose I like.
Yeah, that's a really awesome design. But Low Bunny's hot. Fucking
Of course.
God damn it.
Okay, Mark. Okay, Markiplier. Moving on.
I forgot about that one. Smash.
Yeah, definitely Smash. There's a lot. Fucking Diggersby though. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, we're back to
He's
this.
a normal type. He's a normal type.
Okay, Kevin. By that alone, normal should already be in your favorites.
That's it. Oh yeah, there's Beware. That's another normal.
The one that will hug you to death.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. I guess that's all favorites, but I'll talk about my most absolute hated one out of all of them, and probably why it's this low. Bidoof.
You can go fuck yourself.
Bidoof is retarded. He looks like testicular cancer with a mouth.
I would say Bibroll. I love Bidoof because of all its doofiness.
I know we talked about this
hate
before.
it because of all the doofiness, and his love one is even worse.
I know we've talked about this before because I asked you what your least favorite Pokemon is, and you were like, I think Bidoof because he looks really fucking stupid. So this one doesn't surprise me.
That's fair.
I still love Bidoof, even though it also kind of.
Yeah, fuck you. My favorite HM slave.
I do.
Yeah.
I do like my normals. I'll have one every once in a while if I ever want like a Persian or something like that. But yeah, I dig it. I like normal.
So I'm not gonna go over a list of Pokemon that I like that are normal types because that's a good chunk of Pokemon I already listed. So I'm just gonna talk about the normal types that I like that are just normal types. I like Snorlax.
Mm-hmm.
I like Exploud.
Oh yeah, Exploud's cool.
I like Exploud. And time for another controversial opinion from Noah.
Mhm.
I like Regigigas.
I do too.
I like,
It's just
I mean,
Regigigas.
we don't dislike Regigigas. It's just
yeah, it's just bad.
It's
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I want him to be good.
I do too.
Regigigas is my
It's got a
favorite
great
design.
design.
It's my favorite design of all the Regis.
No, that's fair. I could agree with that
Mhm.
one. It's just a shame that its ability is hot trash.
That's fair. I don't
Yeah,
care
true
though.
that.
But
Slow start, more like slow.
More like
Shit.
don't get the fucking start.
Don't get the
Before you do.
oh.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
my talking is gonna be extremely short because a lot of normal types. There's a lot of them, and they're also mixed in with types we already talked about. So I think I'd rather just move on.
Fair enough.
All right. No need to get toxic about it.
I'm definitely I'm gonna poison you, like for real. It's not even a joke.
You
All
gotta
right.
kill him on the trip.
3, 2, 1, go.
We all put poison pretty low. Damn.
Almost. Kevin likes his poisons. I think
Poison is a type that I feel like never got to be good. But it never got to be bad either.
that made no sense.
It's always no, but like it's always been like eh. It's
Yeah,
always
it's-
been very middling. There's a
I've
lot of
always-
cool Pokemon in it, but there's also a lot of Pokemon I don't give a fuck about in it.
I think the moment Sludge Bomb and Sludge Wave came into and Toxic came into fruition. Well, Toxic has always been around since
The
Gen
only
1.
thing about
But I think-
Toxic is everything can fucking learn Toxic.
Yeah, but it's still a poison move. But yeah,
It is.
I don't know. Poison's weird to me because I do like a good portion of poison types. Like I love Arbok, I love Weezing.
Okay,
Yeah, me too.
I love Gengar, obviously.
Yep.
I want to bring something up real quick before you continue. I'm looking up what I've been doing is like just to remind myself. Sometimes I look up like a list of like Pokemon, and I looked up Poison, and I'm seeing the normal. Why the fuck is Tentacle's picture a Pokemon card? No, nothing else but a Pokemon card. But on Google, it's a Pokemon card for Tentacle. I'm gonna screenshot this. Share it. What the
Wait,
fuck?
is it on Bulbapedia?
No, it's on Google.
Oh, okay.
It sticks out so much. It's so funny to me. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, but like I like Arbok, Weezing, Nidoking. We talked about the Lone Muck briefly, Crobat. Like there are poison types I like, but it's such a weird typing to me. Like, it's not really advantageous for a lot of situations. Like, yeah, I could probably fuck up grass and bug, I believe. I don't know.
No.
But it's like at the same time, it's like kind of gets fucked by a lot of things. I don't know.
Poison is
It's
only
like
strong
almost-
against grass and fairy. That's it.
Oh, right. Okay. For some
And
reason, I thought
Steel's
that
immune to it.
Steel's completely immune to it, so it's kind of
Yep.
fucked there. It gets wrecked by ground.
Well, it's
I
immune
know
to
some-
being poison. It's just resistant to poison. Or no, wait, it's not immune to poison.
I don't know.
Actually, I don't think Steel does have immunities.
Steel is immune to poison.
It's immune to being poisoned, but it isn't immune to getting hit
No,
by
it
poison.
it is immune to poison. It
Is
does
it?
not get hit by poison.
Oh
Period.
yeah, you're right. No, my bad.
Yeah. No.
I'm just stupid. Sorry.
Don't worry. I don't know. Like poison is in this weird middle ground of like I don't hate this typing, but at the same time I will probably never use this type. Like I don't know. Like I don't see myself using a Muck in a Gen 1 playthrough. Weezing was good to use in Gen 3, but it's mostly because of its access to levitated Will-O-Wisp.
It's
So it's not really.
it's funny
Yeah.
to me because Weezing's a physical tank and Muck is a special tank, but Weezing
Yeah.
is so much better.
Yeah. Like I said, Nidoking was peak poison type to me. Arbok, as well as the Zubat line. Arbok and Weezing are classics. But yeah, I like Tentacruel. Tentacruel's cool.
Tentacruel is really
Mhm.
cool. I think the best
Tentacruel is
poison type
cool.
is Crobat.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or
gonna be-
Gengar.
Yeah, Gengar's cool. Alright, so I'm going to be extremely quick about this because Toxicroak's cool. Probably my favorite
hell yeah.
Oh,
poison.
yeah, the program likes it.
Yep. any Pokemon, any grass type I have mentioned in the past that's also poison are cool. Gengar's cool. And Toxicity's cool.
He's cool.
That's about it. Like, I don't think I care about anything else.
I like Solipede.
In fact, I actually found my least favorite Pokemon of all time, and nobody will be surprised, it's the fucking garbage Pokemon.
I fucking knew that was gonna happen.
My God,
Wait, which one? Is it Garbodor or Trubbish?
Garbodor.
Yeah. At least
Has to
Trubbish
be
looks
Garbodor.
kind of cute.
I will always think that Garbodor looks better than Muck.
Really? No, I disagree.
No.
Muck is a pile of sludge. I hate Muck.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
but
better than
like,
Pile of
okay,
Garbage.
it's sludge, but it's cartoony sludge. This is literal garbage.
They're both
Yeah,
garbage.
little garbage. Like at least Muck is like sludge. It's like
At least Garbodor
Um,
tried.
it makes
I-
sense.
Yeah, it tried to look awful. Was that really an accomplishment?
Muck is way
No,
more
they're both
poisonous
not
than
good. I just think
Garbodor.
one's a little less bad.
I like
One's
Alolan-
lazy and the other's literal garbage.
I like Alolan Muck more than Garbodor. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll give you
Yeah,
that. I'll give you that. That's
agree.
fair.
I already like
Continue.
original Muck more than Garbodor.
Actually, I think my top three poison types might be like Crobat, Solipede, and maybe Gengar.
Scolipede! How the fuck did I
Oh,
forget that
Scolipede.
one? I love
Scolipede's great.
Scolipede. Oh my god, I forgot that was. I thought that was
Speed
just
boost,
bug.
baby. Let's go.
Yeah, protect
That was like
speed
the
boost.
longest. That was the longest cry ever too.
Yes.
I thought
But
Jinx
yeah,
had the longest cry.
Poisons are really just kind of. It's
Meh.
a really underwhelming type. It could be so good, but it's only good against one type that's weak to so many other things, and it basically was made to be relevant by another type.
Thank you, Fairy.
Yeah, thank you, Fairy, for making Poison kind of decent. Otherwise, it'd probably be it'd probably be an NU as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I was pondering between C and D, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Poison's more meh to me than me hating it.
It is pretty meh.
All right, Mr. Yanni McYawn face. Why do you like Poison so
The
much?
reason why I love poison is because like you know how it can't like grass can be defensive. I believe poison can be very strategic type in an offensive way because of like it can drain the HP without even like extra HP without even doing anything. And it has a very nice lineup, like Ekans and Arbok, which I really love. Muck and is a really good one for me personally, still better than Garbodor. The Nidorans with Nido Queen and Nido King. There's Weezing, Survivor.
Oh, Survivor.
I like
Oh,
Survivor.
right.
He's very-
Viper's pretty
very
cool.
Oh, yeah.
underutilized.
Survivor and
Um,
Zangoose were a cool pair.
They were.
Agreed.
Zubat, Golbat, Crobat, of course. Very awesome ones. Drapion is another one.
Trapion. Yeah, I remember him. He's cool.
Yeah, I just hate fighting him because he's like a really good trapper. Toxicroak. Salazzle. Oh yeah, Beedrill, of course.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Venomoth. Tentacle.
Oh, yeah, he's got Poison. Yeah.
Ghastly Haunter, Gengar.
Coughing
Scolipede.
and- Coughing and
Scolipede.
wheezing.
Yeah, Scolipede was another one. Among Us.
What about coughing and
Toxicity. And yeah.
Rest in peace, coughing and wheezing.
Yeah.
Eh.
Did I say coughing and wheezing?
No.
Oh, I'll go well them
You
too.
mentioned Ekans and Arbok and Survivor, but you completely skipped over coughing and wheezing. Poor
Yeah,
guys.
coughing and wheezing is definitely in there. And I'm gonna just skip forward before I forget again. But yeah, I for one like poison. I think it's very effective in my opinion, just because of the whole HP drain with toxic and poison powder or whatever kind of other poisonous move you can use.
Any final thoughts on Poison?
And it's good, very good.
Okay.
By the way, I decided to order them, so
All right.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Oh, I was like, you're ordering food? Okay.
No. Like I had it not ordered, but I decided to order them because I actually
Okay.
put more thought into it.
I was like, you're ordering poison types? That's I don't know if that's
That's
healthy.
fucked up.
Well, I can see
No,
into
I
the
would probably
future
cook
that
myself.
I'm gonna slap the fuck out of Mark.
No, what are
Psychic,
you?
baby,
What
let's go.
what are you? A psychic?
Hmm. 3, 2, 1, go.
Do I want to put it
There's
on
a reason
S?
my psychic's such a busted fucking type. Are we all putting it high up? We're all putting it high up.
Yeah, we
I
are.
knew this was gonna happen.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Psychic
fuck it.
was the
Psychic was
I don't-
fucking busted in Gen 1.
Psychic
don't
is
Oh
care.
yeah, it's no type.
I don't
Psychic has
care.
always been one of the best types in the fucking game.
I don't care if
easily.
it's
It always
physical.
will be.
I don't care if their physical defenses are ass. Psychic is just so fucked. A whole nother level of fucked.
Some of my favorite Pokemon are psychic types, like Gardevoir and shit. I love Gallade. I like Slowbro. There's Alakazam.
I love
like
Slowbro.
Alolan Raichu as well.
Alakazam.
Starmie's underrated.
Hell yeah.
Starmie's one of my favorite
Starmie's pretty
Pokemon.
good.
I love Deoxys and Metagross. Love Metagross to
Metagross.
bits. We haven't had a chance
Yeah.
to speak about him yet, but I love Metagross. Easily one of my
I'm
favorite
very
Pokemon
shocked
of
we
all
haven't
time.
talked about him yet.
Because he's not.
Because
He's
he steals.
stealing psychic. They're in the bottom.
I'm
I
surprised
don't
we
know.
haven't talked about Steel Psychic yet.
Technically, there's a Pokemon we could have talked about this whole time. We could talk about Arceus the whole time. You know, just like, oh man, I love this Arceus. I love this Arceus.
Yeah, but Arceus
I
can be
was-
any type.
Honestly, I was. It was too late because, like, once we got to whatever the third type, when we got to Dragon type, I was just thinking, damn, I had a funny joke, but I didn't think about it. But I thought I was gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna list off my favorite Pokemon, bug types, Glaciopod, Arceus. All right, dark types, Absol. Arceus.
Oh my God.
I wanted to do that so bad, but I knew if I started doing it, it would be weird.
That would have been so good.
Like, I probably wouldn't even think about that up until like the second and third Arceus.
I would have noticed it immediately if he said that. I'd be like, I know what you're doing, you motherfucker.
I thought about it, but I didn't commit because we were
That's
too
so
far
funny,
in.
though. Damn it,
Yeah.
do it. That's so
No,
funny.
it's funny because it reminds me of that one thing that we all did where it was like, pick your favorite Pokemon for each type, and somebody just put all Arceus.
Oh god, but the psychic type is busted as fuck. It's always been busted as fuck. Like they're so powerful. There's so many good designs.
It will continue to be.
It will. It still is. It has always been top tier in mono type. Always.
Yep.
I mean, obviously it was a top in fucking Gen 1. Because it was like, hey, cool, they coded my game wrong, so I kill everything. Alakazam. More like
Alakazam is like the best
Like
back in the day. One of the best back in the day.
Well, I was gonna say one of because I forgot. I just remembered while I was
I
joking
use
about.
that Pokemon all the time in the Pokemon Stadium games.
Yeah, like I just remember. I remembered in my normal type, me jerking up to normal types, but Tauros is actually the best Pokemon in Gen 1.
let's
Tauros
also not
wrecks
forget that
everything.
Psychic's such a busted type. One of its best moves is named after itself.
Oh.
Why
I
did it
get
take someone so long? Oh my god.
Sounds like I was like,
Grass.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I just,
Psychic. Literally.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they're just so good. There's really not much else I can say. Bust as fuck.
Alakazam and stuff. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, so I love Psychic. It's one of my favorite types for sure, just because of how good they are, because of the power that they have, and like even the name itself like sounds powerful. You know, it gives you that. Yes, I want one.
Yes,
yeah.
please
Good,
spoon
yes,
me,
yes.
Alakazam.
Yep, Alakazam is the first on my head, but there's also, of course, Mewtwo.
God damn
The
it.
best legendary, in my personal opinion. I know Arceus is a god,
He's
but
a
I
winner.
think Mewtwo's right up there. There is also Hypno. There's Espeon, which I
I
think
don't like it. I don't like it. No, it creeps me
I don't
out.
like Hypno either.
I hate Hypno.
Wow, you're all freaked out.
It's a child abductor.
Yeah, like
I hate its design. I don't even care about the subplot.
Yeah, no,
Mr.
the design's also kind of weird.
Mr. Mime is a pedophile, and Hypno's
Does anyone remember the Hypno
Yeah.
song?
No, I'm
Hypno's
saying
lullaby?
like, I'm
The
talking
Hypno
about
song.
design. I'm talking about design wise without.
He
Like,
has a big nose.
Have you thought of the? Anyone remember the Hypno song?
Hypno's lullaby, yes.
Yeah, I hate that. It can burn.
all right, so back to better Pokemon. Again, Mewtwo. Incredible. Probably my favorite Pokemon next to Raichu. Mew, who is still the cutest
It's
one,
adorable.
in my opinion. You watch that Windmill one, and you'll think that too. Espeon, probably my favorite Eevee evolution, honestly. I'm gonna be really here.
It's top 3 for me.
There's Deoxys, and there's Grumpig. There's Gothilla.
Oh, Gothitelle?
Yeah, no, Gothitelle, I think it was
No,
called.
Gothitelle.
Gothitelle, yeah. And there's also Pokemon really hate fighting is Reniculus.
Reuniclus.
Reniculus is really good. Mr. Mime is a classic.
What? What? Mr. Mime?
Mr. Mime.
You mean the pedophile?
Yo, he gets to hang out with Ash's mom all the time, the lucky bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean Ash's
I've seen
dad?
better.
Ash's dad, yeah, pretty much.
Mr. Mime,
Gardevoir-
more like Mr.
Gardevoir-
Ketchum.
Gardevoir, of course, a fan favorite.
Hold on. There's something with Mr. Mime. I think
Wait
I
a
wanna
minute,
share.
isn't Gallade a psychic type?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Gallade psychic and fighting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another good one. Sigilyph,
Sigilyph?
Sigilyphi. It's that
Sigilyph.
yeah, Sigilyph. It's
Yeah,
from
the one that looks like
Generation
a-
5.
Yeah, it looks like
Okay.
an eye with like a tribal like design.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, Kevin.
that's a cool one.
I'm gonna share something in the DMs.
Sure.
You think Mr. Mime is cool? This post will change your mind. It's in the
hate you
Pokemon
so
text.
He's not
much.
cool anymore.
It's
I'm
in the-
going to
it's-
sleep soon, you fucker.
It's not cool anymore.
Thank you.
All right.
Also, Never mind.
Am I
Easy.
the only one who likes Calyrex?
Like what?
Calyrex.
Who the fuck are you talking about? Who the
It's
fuck is that?
then 8 Pokemon Legendary from DLC.
I don't remember that one.
I'm sending
Is that the
out
one
'cause
from the
Jen-
Winter
It's
DLC?
like a little. It's like a rabbit with like a huge plump ball on his head.
What the fuck? I don't remember that.
Yeah, Calyrex.
I haven't.
Oh
played this
wait,
yet.
are you talking about the one that rides another Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that one's kind of cool.
Eh.
I like it.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, of course. Raichu has a fucking lone form.
Yep.
Psychic.
Yep,
And it's super good.
it is.
Yep.
And the design is really good.
Yes.
Very
Starmie, of course.
Underrated.
Underrated, but it's very good competitively.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Played
Excuse
on
you.
Metagross, of course.
My boy, still the best pseudo.
Bronzong.
Bronzong. Sorry.
Oh god, I forgot about Orbeetle.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot those.
Orbeetle's
That lineup is psychic as well. I like that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good stats too. But yeah, like it's such a great type. It's just so good. Like no matter like what gen it is,
Yep.
it's like, gonna be always be viable, and it's gonna be viable next gen and the next gen after that. It's forever,
Yes,
really,
easily. It's so busted.
and I love it.
Alright.
Noah.
What?
No,
I like Gardevoir and Alakazam. Hello and Raichu's cool. Alright, let's move
I
on.
love Raichu.
Yeah,
It's
the psychic
time
is
for rock,
busted as fuck.
It's time for cock type. I mean rock type.
The 3,
Rock- my
2,
rock is so hard
1,
right
go.
Mine's probably
I'm-
gonna be a little controversial.
My rock is really hard right now.
I might be alone on this one.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Yes, fuck yeah.
No, we both have all of
No,
us
put it
except
low.
Miller have it highs here.
So my
Stealth
thing,
rock.
so
Stealth rock.
my thing about rock type is it, admittedly, competitively, it's not very good. Like there's a lot of weaknesses, but the other thing is it also has a lot of resistances too. But there's a lot of Pokemon that are rock type that I love, that I hold dearly. Like I love a lot of the fossil Pokemon. Cradily, love Cradily so much. There's Tyranitar, Aggron, fucking Aggron. I love Aggron so much. Pretty much every single fossil Pokemon. I love Gigalith. Gigalith is really great.
Oh, I was gonna mention Gigalith.
Crustl's another good one.
Rampardos.
Rampardos, yeah.
I know the Rampardos is slow, but goddamn, if he was just a bit faster,
He's
Rampardos
got
is
such a
beast.
massive attack stat. Holy
I
shit.
know. Like,
Regirock.
I just have a soft spot
Regirock's
for
cool.
rock. Yeah, I just have a soft spot for rock types. They're just really fun to use. They're really cool.
now
They're not
we
very
can- now
good,
we
but I
can-
don't care.
yeah, now I can talk about Aerodactyl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Freaking Onyx has always
Mega
been like
Arrow.
an OG. Onyx has always been like an OG favorite of mine.
I still
like,
love
yeah, it's like, yeah, I just love rock types. Like, I don't know. There's like stealth, and also stealth rock is just one of the
Oh,
best fucking moves. Period. Like,
good.
it'll fuck up any fire, like any fire flying types. Like fucking Talonflame was
Charizard's so bad.
Talonflame was busted back in Gen 6 with fucking Gale Wings, but it does not want to switch into freaking Stealth Rocks.
Nope. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Stealth Rock
I love
is just really good.
Stealth Rocks, baby.
And setting up stand, it's like, hey, I don't really have good special defense, but let's just put up Sandstorm, and now I do. Fuck you.
Now I do. Go fuck yourself. Alright. Who's next?
Okay. So, I like rock types because
I like rocks.
they're very hard.
They're very hard.
That's the
Wow.
point. That's beside the point.
Wow, you must really
basically-
love steel types then.
Oh god.
Yeah, but basically, like, they're not as cool as ground types, but they do have their very nice lineup, like Regirock and Rampardos and Gigalith, and I definitely love Lycanroc, both versions.
Lycanroc. Oh yeah, Lycanroc.
Yeah.
Possibly my
Lycanroc,
favorite. Possibly my favorite rock type.
Also, my
favorite rock type Pokemon.
Also, my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon is Coalossal. Just want to point that out there.
What the
Okay.
I have to get to this. Oh, that's cool though. Interesting.
Geodude, Graveler, Golem, of course. Onyx. I kind of like Kabutops, honestly.
I do like
love
Kabutops.
Kabutops.
Honestly, I know the meme of the whole, Omanite, Telix fossil shit, but I've always liked Kabutops.
Oh, I love the meme of Omanite.
I do. Same here.
Almost wanting to dance.
Yeah.
Yep. Tyranitar's,
Or to
of
dance.
course, really good.
Yep.
Terracon? Is that how you pronounce it? Terrakion?
Oh, the turtle.
Terrakion. Yeah.
Oh, no,
Terrakion.
Terrakion.
Yeah, I was like thinking Caracosta for a second
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was
that
too.
It was really tough looking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Tyrantrum.
Tyrantrum.
Colossal.
Coalossal, yeah.
Colossal, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish
I-
Colossal was a
I-
train.
Rhydon.
I can see why you
Right
would
on
think
this
so.
line.
Rhydon,
Sorry.
Rhyperior.
Well, I mean, someone was bound to make that joke eventually.
Aggron.
Yep.
Cradilly. Like with Cradilly, look at all those chicks.
Yep.
How
Pretty
dare you
solid.
do that to
rock,
my boy.
Pretty
How
solid
dare you.
rock list.
I love Cradily so much.
All right, Noah. Why do you not like Brock?
Why is it your least favorite out of all of them?
Oh God.
Sturdy.
Oh.
A lot of steel types get that shit too, pal.
Yeah, but here's the difference. Actually, there is no difference. I don't like either. But no, like it's not just sturdy. I mean, sturdy pisses me the fuck off as a casual. I don't like a lot of rock type Pokemon.
You know, like a lot of cock type.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cock. That's just me. I like Dreadnought, but I consider him a water type, part rock.
Mm.
That's about it. Like,
Oh.
I also think rock is such a redundant type because I know there's a difference between rock and ground, but rock just sounds extremely redundant next to ground. But that's
fair.
just me.
That's
Fuck sturdy.
just-
Moving on.
Is that really it? Is that why?
I hate
I
sturdy.
honestly-
Big reason,
I
yeah.
honestly love that.
Because
That was like,
sturdy?
like, just no other explanation. Just
No,
sturdy.
ground can be sturdy too, but you have it has highest sin.
Yeah, but I think it is more common with rock
Ground
types.
does not have sturdy that much, if even at all.
All right, well, let's move on.
The only ones would be like the Geodude
Steel.
lineup.
And even then, that one's rock.
Yeah,
All right, but
steel.
let's just stay steel.
Yeah, we'll talk about my balls.
I'm gonna steal your fucking life.
Say you're getting there.
I will
I
kill you.
got balls of steel.
3,
Two,
2, 1,
one,
go.
Sean just stole your thunder. No, are you gonna
I
take that?
joined him. What the fuck?
He stole your thunder.
The fuck, man?
So,
Ooh,
steel
look at
type is
Mark
one of the
here.
most busted fucking types in the entire game. Oh, hey, look at me. Let me just resist everything. They had to nerf it, so it used to resist fucking dark and ghost. It resisted literally fucking everything it wasn't meant to. Literally everything.
I love steel types. They are the
Oh my
most defensive types.
They're
ever,
so
and I-
annoying to fight. Holy shit. And they
But
are the
they're
reason
so
why
sweet.
ice is garbage. They are the reason ice is garbage. This is
Oh,
one of the big
yeah.
reasons. Ice can do nothing to steel. Nothing. It is nothing. Bullet punch, bullet punch, bullet punch, bullet punch, you're dead. And also is the fact that I really like a lot of steel types too. Like I like Excadrill, there's Bisharp, there's Scizor, bullet punch, you're dead, you know. Excavalier was great. Aggron again. Genesect, really underrated. If I feel like legendary doesn't get talked about too much. Metagross again, big chat. Empoleon, the only water steel. Lucario's cool. Also, while I was looking this up again, something weird happened. Why the fuck is Beldum's picture just a picture of the Hoenn map?
Because he is Hoenn.
Wait, what?
Why do you find such weird shit in Google?
Wait,
even have
I'm
a pic-
looking this
look at-
up. What'd you say?
No,
it was?
no. Look in chat. Look in chat.
Look at chat. Okay, wait.
That's-
Look,
That's
Beldum.
because he
it's
is
a picture
Hoenn.
of Hoenn with an arrow
What
on
the-
it.
Why?
I don't know.
That's a huge mistake.
Oh my god, it's so weird. I don't know, but yeah,
You
Steel's
fucked it up.
busted. Steel's like it. There's a reason why like people hate fighting Steel because again, it's also one of those types. It's like going back to what Mark said. It's like, oh yeah, these two types are made to balance things, and I'm like, the fuck you talking about? Steel ain't balanced. The hell you mean? Steel's broken as shit. Let me just
But I love
resist fucking
everything,
everything.
yeah.
Fuck
I
it, it
love
goes here.
steel. I love steel.
No, Steel's great. I just hate fighting it so much.
So I want to take back what I said earlier. Looking it up, apparently a lot of Pokemon I like are also part Steel type, so I'm legally obligated to put it up decently high.
Fair
But
enough.
fuck sturdy.
Fair enough as well.
It already sucks.
You must hate Skarmory then.
Oh my fucking god.
And Magnezone. and Aggron.
Yep, Aggron too.
You're right, I do. Fuck off!
Why the fuck is Doug Trio here?
Me-
No, oh, It's not even a Alolan Dugtrio, it's just regular Dugtrio.
Honestly, Sean's Google search history has honestly been the most entertaining thing ever.
What the fuck? Please put these in the video. Oh my
No, it's
god.
do I have to?
There's also Durant. Durant's really great too.
Melmetal?
Girna.
Melmetal?
Oh right, yeah, Melmetal was cool. I was like trying to remember what Melmetal was. Yeah, that was a cool like amorphous kind of Pokemon.
card. Somebody's
Yeah, it's
fucking
fine.
lazy.
Aggron, still a big
Felix,
Chad.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Felix.
And Metagross.
So,
Metagross.
Bledum, the Hoenn map, he is symbolism that Hoenn has too much water, apparently.
Get out.
I mean, the arrow is pointing at the water, so it's that Pokemon's fault. He's the IGN reviewer.
Maybe it's like saying Beldum is right here.
Beldum is in our hearts, in my hearts and Hoenn.
All the way at the edge?
Yes.
Hoenn is at the edge of my heart.
Bitch.
Like, and it's living on the edge of not having a tomorrow.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that, god damn it.
Live and learn.
Anyway.
Hanging on the edge.
Of tomorrow.
Please kill me.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
You will
Are
suffer
we
long.
are we done with steel types?
Are we done with steel types actually?
Let me jerk out the steel for a second.
Yeah.
Alright, Kevin,
I
your
love
turn.
I love that it resists a lot of things. It's so fun to use.
No balance, right?
There's so many. Yeah, fuck balance. Like I love to resist
God.
everything. I think
everything. Except Ghost and Dark.
Honestly, I just think that steel is just such a fun it's just a fun defensive type, and just the Pokemon around that typing I think are amazing. I think you've already listed the majority of them, so yeah. Metagross.
I love Metagross so much.
All right, Kevin, your turn.
So, I really like steel types a lot. The only reason why it's not on favorites is just because of how stupid broken good it is.
Okay, that's
but
amazing. Great.
it does have AG Slash, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I also got some other really good ones like Skarmory, Mawile, Aggron,
Aggron.
Hell yeah.
Metagross we talked about already. Duraludon is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I love it. I like its design, but I hate fighting it, and that's Fortress.
I like Fortress.
Fortress is cool.
Yeah, I like it design-wise, though. That's it. Scizor.
Hell yeah. Chad.
Lucario, of course. Extra Drill, because it's part steel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Corviknight is another one. That's part. And also the two dogs, Zacian and Zamazenta.
Oh yeah.
Really cool design, but definitely more of the sword one.
Zacian.
Yeah, okay.
Zacian.
Okay. Like it's very solid. It's just such a great type. It really is. Because it's like only weaknesses to like fire, and I believe
Firefighting and ground.
fire ground. Yes, just popped in my head there. So yeah, very nice type to have, but a bitch to fight against.
Yep.
So now we shall swim our way to victory. So what are you waiting for?
Theory.
Let's do this.
I wish I could come up
I hate
with
how
a
do
word.
this is also a pun. Fuck off.
I really wish I could come up with a word.
I didn't even fucking realize that until you said that.
We're reaching at the end of our rope here. The last one. What a shame.
No
I
sunrise.
just want to cancel right now. I really want to cancel right now, but 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I'm gonna start with this one.
I knew you were gonna do that when I saw you
Okay,
make that tier.
so this is my favorite type. Period.
Same.
I love making whole teams of water types. If I was a gym
Not the
leader
same.
or Elite Four member,
Look at strain teams.
hell yeah,
Strain teams
Drizzle.
is so
But even when I was building teams for Gen 4, when the only Pokemon that had Drizzle was Kyogre, I still loved
What kind of way to
making.
call Kyogre is that?
Yeah, that's in the Poke Rap, Kyogre.
I hate you.
That's
Anyway,
another
but
one.
I love making, besides rain teams, there's always like some way of like making water type teams extremely fun to me. They're also unique and different in their own ways. I always struggle to at least like talk about the other types of my favorites besides like a few of them, but water types has always been like, the Pokemon types I have the most of my favorites. To name a few, you got the Squirtle line. Squirtle is my absolute favorite Pokemon ever. You got Gyarados, who is a Pokemon that I would definitely consider like an ace if I were to be like a gym leader or something. Starmie, who is a really underappreciated Pokemon, period. Swampert is is the fucking greatest and is even better with Mega. Fucking hell. Empoleon is another one. There's so many. Volcanion is another one. There's so much water types. I even like using Pelipper because of the drizzle shit and Politoed. The Poliwag is one of my favorites. I love water types. They are my favorites. I love a vast majority of them. Not all of them. It's a really common type. I love Milotic. That's another one. I just love using water types. I'm also a swimmer at heart. I used to swim a lot when I was a kid. Not as much as I do now, but when I was a kid, swimming was my passion. So water to me was always gravitated towards me the most. I love a lot of water types. If I was ever a gym leader or an Elite Four member or whatever, my type would be water. Water is perfect.
You like
It's
getting wet?
majestic. Noah, why is water your favorite?
It's fun to drink. No.
I guess that's another
So
reason.
actually, just like you, I'm a born swimmer as well, and honestly, water is like a personal favorite type in my childhood because completely unrelated to Pokemon. When I play Bakugan, my favorite type is Aquas.
Ah.
But not only that, like there are so many good water type Pokemon. You got the great starters of Squirtle, Totodile, Mudkip, JK.
Right.
That one sucks. Piplup.
Hell, fuck you. Swampert is a beast.
I knew that was coming.
You
Swampert
like
is
Mudkip?
great.
I hate Mudkip.
I love Mudkip.
Fucking
can go
despise
fuck
it.
You can go fuck yourself.
My favorite evolution, Vaporeon.
Hell yeah.
Vaporeon is really cool. I love.
Vaporeon is also my favorite.
An absolute classic favorite legendary, Suicune. I love Suicune.
Suicune is a really cool Pokemon. Suicune's great.
Yeah, thanks to the canceled Gen 8 Nuzlocke, I've learned to really love Wishcash.
Oh yeah.
I like Buizel.
Buizel's cool.
Buizel's a personal favorite. Floatzo, a charmer. Oshawa is pretty underrated in my opinion. Greninja's overrated, but I love it to pieces.
I like Greninja.
And I also like Dreadnought from Gen 8. And honestly, you got some. Those are just my all-time favorite water types. But then you got the ones that I think are really good, like fucking. Wow, he is like one of the more popular water types, and I'm drawing a blank.
Describe him.
Evolution of Magikarp, Gyarados. There we go. I don't know why the fuck I'm spaced out. It's probably because I'm tired as fuck. But
Yeah, I figured. I can see the sun rising.
But yeah, like the list goes on. Water types is my favorite type. While I gravitate a lot to the fire starters, the water starters are very close seconds, depending on the generations.
Someone mentioned that I think it was you, Sean. You mentioned that most of the time you might be gravitating towards grass as your starter.
Yep.
For me, I tend to usually pick the water types. I think the only times, okay, let me think. Lately, I've been picking more grass type starters, but in 3 gens in a row, I would pick the water starter. Up until 4th gen is when I started picking Chimchar, Tepig for Gen 5. Then Gen 6, I went back to Froakie, and yeah, from there on, it's like, well, actually, I even used freaking Popplio in Gen 7, actually.
Gross.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, like Gyarados is amazing. One of my favorites for sure.
Intimidate.
Gyarados is considered like one of, if not the best Pokemon for
It's
Nuzlocke.
such a huge game changer.
Yeah, it's like Gyarados in particular is considered to be the best Pokemon for Nuzlocking. One of,
I
if
would have
not the
thought that would
best.
be Zubat going to Crobat.
Crobat's like S tier, but I think the person that considers himself the best would rate
Yeah,
Gyarados as the
Pokemon
best.
challenges, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, water's
I really
great.
like water. It's really easy to make a good water team. I mean, it's easily one of the most busted like types out there. It's one of the best environments for like when you make rain, because you fuck over fire types also being like, hey, I'm just gonna drown you and you can't do anything about it.
You can even combine it well with like Thunder users, like because like
Yes.
Thunder is super accurate. And
It's 100% accurate.
Yeah.
And it's just water is a really good defensive type. It's a really good offensive type. You can get things that can like fight your weaknesses. Like so many water types get Ice Beam. It's just a better ice. Fuck you, ice. Stay down there where you belong. Sorry, I'm being mean.
No. It
No.
deserves it.
You're not being mean. You're just being an absolute dick.
No,
I'm
he's
kidding.
just,
I'm
he's
kidding.
no, he's just being cold to ice.
Get out.
No, you're being cold to ice because ice is just frozen water, and water's your favorite, and ice is your least favorite.
It should
so
stay.
really, you're just a dick.
Penis.
Anyway,
Fair.
no, but water is still like a really good fucking type. There's a lot of really great water Pokemon out there. You guys mentioned pretty much all of them as well. I don't always choose like the water starter, but I feel like I do gravitate towards them. I feel like the least comparatively, but they're still really good, and it's just a really strong overall type.
All right, bring us on, Kevin.
Okay, so like my opinion towards water is pretty much just like what Mark and Noah said. Like, I love to drink it. It's the best drink. It's the only drink.
I love drinking it. That's why it's S tier.
No, but I'm being serious here. I really do. I really love water.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite element, like outside of Pokemon. Like, if I know this is off topic, but if I were in like the Naruto verse, I really want my element to be water. My chocolate.
I wanted my element to be water in Avatar, but when I took a quiz, I got air, which I'm fine with. I've grown to appreciate it, but I really wish I was waterbender.
I've taken quite a lot of it, and I got like some results, but I have like fire the least. But it's cool though. But back to water though, I really love water, and it has such great Pokemon in it. I don't think I picked as much as I do fire, but I still definitely use it as my second choice. Squirtle definitely being the best one in Gen 1.
Hell yeah.
Squirtle, War Turtle, Blastoise. I used to be so crazed over my Blastoise card, my hologram Blastoise card.
Blastoise was my favorite Pokemon for the longest time. I've just only gravitated towards Squirtle because of how cute he is. But, like, I don't know. There's always something about Blastoise that always gets me, like, emotional whenever I see one on screen because it's like, yes. It's like, because I've always gravitated that Squirtle was my first Pokemon because, you know, you have the Pokemon from the GBA games in your current game, and I think the oldest Pokemon I had was my Blastoise from, I believe it was Leaf Green that I played. So, like, I do always look at my Squirtle as my first Pokemon, so that's why it's always, like, a bit of an emotional
I know
thing.
how awesome Charizard is. I know he's, like, super duper popular. But, like, I rather prefer Blastoise.
But, yeah, Blastoise is better. Fight
I
me.
do.
Man, I would suck to be Sean.
It
right
won the
now.
death battle, so yeah, of course it's better.
Oh yeah, because Death Battle is the premiere of Good Opinions.
Yeah.
Golduck is a good one. Zugong, Cloyster. Remember Ash one-shotted like all like somebody's Pokemon with Kingler?
Dude, Ash's Kingler was a whole nother level. I actually saw that
Why
episode
did
very.
and of course my Ash tradition, he just lets it go.
No, he still has Kingler.
What?
He still has Kingler.
I know he still has Kingler, but like he doesn't use it anymore.
Oh yeah, but he's an idiot. Like someone pointed out, what? So Kingler loses one battle and he gets the boots? What?
It evolved during a Pokemon battle in the Pokemon League, and it fucking wrecked everybody's shit.
Maybe this is just me, but I do think Kingler is an underrated Pokemon. I always love saying it.
Cookie. It's so funny. Anyway, Starmie is another really good one. Vaporeon, definitely one of my favorite EVs.
The best one.
Obviously, Totodile, Croconaw, and Feraligatr, very good. Suicune, obviously. Kyogre.
Okay, it's actually Kyogre. It's actually pronounced Kyogre.
I'm sorry. I'm so very tired.
Same.
I thought you were saying that because I said Kyogre.
Yeah. Empoleon's a good one. I think.
Mark, it reminds me how Pokemon Challenges calls Decidueye Decadooey.
No, don't worry. I know it's not. Oh god. Fucking what's that? Remember Wishy Washy?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Pokemon that goes to school.
Yep, so little tiny, and then it turns like really fucking huge. Well, not like Wailord huge, but like still pretty huge.
It's still a school.
Honestly, of course, Greninja being the best. Absolutely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I'm not really keen on like Sobel and Drizzly, but I do like Inteleon.
Yeah, that's a surprise
like
from my usually opinion.
Tentacruel.
Gotta love all that tentacle hentai.
I said Wrath and Lapras, Gyarados, of course, being a fan favorite, which makes sense because Azumarill, Seadra, and Kingdra.
Yeah, Kingdra's a beast.
Yeah, Ludicolo.
Ludicolo is one of my favorites.
I love Ludicolo.
I really love.
Yep.
All this talk about water types, I really want to make a water type team right now.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Kabutops I mentioned earlier. Is another one. Oh yeah, Golisopod, of course. I absolutely love Golisopod. Yeah, like water type is just so great.
Yep.
Very, very awesome ability. Very awesome type.
Yeah, their abilities are also fucking great. Drizzle, Swift Swim.
Yep.
Very few Pokemon can really utilize Swift Swim though. Kingdra's one of the few that gets a really good.
And that's why Kingdra's great.
And then there's Bullet as well, even though it's already fast.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my top 5 types in all of Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Alright. We've been going at this for almost 3.5 hours.
Are you serious? I thought we were doing
I'm not surprised.
I'm constantly reminded how much I hate this series.
Yes.
No, go on, Mark. How long did you think we were going at this?
I thought we were going at this. I thought we just reached a 2-hour mark.
Wow.
You fucking wish.
You fucking wish.
Oh god.
Boy,
It's almost 3 a.m.
I love these fucking things where I'm walking in and being like, this won't be a long one. You know, we're just talking about Pokemon types. Then I have to remind myself there's 2 fuckheads who won't shut the fuck up about competitive. And here we are.
Heyo.
Hello.
So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I don't know why you like watching these. It must be fun to listen to at work. I don't know. That is for me.
It's like a podcast.
It's a podcast. It's a glorified
Goddamn
podcast.
podcast.
Where we just talk about, or we
thank
just talk
you
about our
for
shitty
watching.
opinions.
Stay tuned for the next 3 to 4 hour tier list debates. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Who knows? Maybe
Bye.
another 6 hours one.
Oh, fuck no.